Okie dokie doke.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
This is a very disturbing vigil.
That'll happen.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Okay. So, we'll just do a quick rehash because, just a quick rehash. So we started last week in the River District, kind of deciding to do with the mysterious cubic package that we picked up under the request of Ambassador Tristan Cotwright. Some guards showed up, questioned you about what's going on. They divulged a little information about Alister and how he may not be as pure of heart as Riverheart leads them to believe.
Pure of heart.
Oh no, I'm echoing. We're good. Yeah, picked up that package, kind of being accosted and pressured by guards to not really hang around the River District too much. The group decided to hand in the package in the warehouse district, while brandishing the item a little much walking through the city. Our barbarian Zora definitely scared everyone away from intervening with said particular package. Dropped it off in the warehouse district, and then we headed up to the Half Sail Tavern, and got some rooms for the night, got some drinks, had a little bit of downtime for the first time, and everyone drifted to sleep, where we wake up today in the Half Sail Tavern. Today is the day of the gala. Our friendly, not so friendly, we'll see, resident goblin has been asked to speak on the behalf of the fundraiser in order to raise more funds for the Rivertide Guard, on behalf of Captain Alister himself. And yeah, we did wake up last week by picking up the paper and reading Ellie's little article about BAM. So, bright, crisp evening. The kind of sea spray of the misty river kind of finds itself into the Half Sail Tavern. The day is yours. The evening belongs to the gala. What would we like to do today?
Oh dang.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. When does the gala start?
It's this evening at 8, so, the group was asked to kind of put on their Sunday best, so to say, and look good, or, maybe Ash not so much, but this is the high society, so to say, of Rivertide, and the Eastern Sabeloth will be in attendance this evening.
Are they gonna are they gonna pay for new outfits or what? Since we're special guests, right?
That was not mentioned.
Really important that we come. Okay. Well,
that was not necessarily
this,
mentioned.
I'm not buying a new outfit. I already look good.
I don't dress up for nobody.
But you're already dressed up, all of you. You look marvelous.
Oh, bless. Bless your heart.
Does anyone else? I mean, I feel like everybody looks good.
I would say so,
Yeah,
but
everyone
perhaps
looks
there is a need to go shopping for supplies or materials that we can use. We don't know what we may encounter.
I'll go shopping.
He has a good point there.
I need more beef jerky.
I'm good. Don't know about peanuts.
Yeah, why don't let's.
We can get him like
I
a
can
little
probably
frog
pick up a
skull.
couple potions that actually won't kill me. Sorry, Becky Sue. Can't take the risk.
I would never give you a potion that would kill you knowingly.
I think that's the key. I'm wondering what the unpredictability factor in your potion making is. Like, is it ignorance or?
Yeah.
You'll never
With her
know.
potions, you may wish for death.
It's a little too chaotic. Yeah, it's a little too chaotic for me. You're doing great though. Keep making them. Oh yeah, and the potion you got last night, make them in handy. So
The potion I got last night.
I sent you a message, but yeah, you got a really special potion you made last night. You were cooking up some shit.
Is that off the shit that she nicked from the guard or whatever?
No,
was the
this is
one that-
she was potion making on our last.
She rolled at the end.
Ooh,
if she
she
would know
Yeah,
which
it's
one
in
it
my
was.
so she
notes.
can't get
It's
poisoned
56, Ty.
or be drunk.
Yeah,
or some shit.
so yes, so here, let me pull it up. This was
Oh yeah, she can drink as much as she wants and not get drunk. That's what it did, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. So essentially, she doesn't lose any. She doesn't like have any negative effects from drinking. And only gains the positive effects. So she gains
I wish I
advantage to
had that
charisma
real
checks, but doesn't lose any of her like. She doesn't have to make any con saves. She doesn't have to lose roll disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
Damn.
No, okay. Got it.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, there definitely is. If we wanted to, we can go to the shops. You are currently just north of kind of the major shopping district in the Grand Bazaar, down a little bit south, maybe just like a 20-minute little walk there.
Anywhere they might. Yeah, I'm looking personally. I'm looking for a place that might have potions that don't kill me.
Do they have
Maybe
food at the bazaar?
opposite.
Oh, for sure. This is probably like, being in Rivertide, this particular shopping district here has surprisingly a lot. Depending on what you're looking for, you're not going to find any artifacts for 10 gold, but you will be finding like any and all general supplies in the handbook essentially that you could be looking for at a pretty reasonable price.
Fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the bazaar, you guys. Let's do it.
I'm down.
All
On
right.
our way to the bazaar, I ask Ash. I'm assuming Ash is with us.
He is.
Yeah.
I ask Ash. So, Ash, how do you feel about tonight? Are you ready?
I mean, sure. I don't really know what to be ready for. They're just gonna like ask me to say my piece or something like that, right? I don't know.
Do you have anything in mind, though? I think it's better to perhaps come prepared with what you would like to communicate rather than have someone impose their narrative on you. Do you know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean, but I'm just more of a like fly by the seat of my pants. Yeah.
I see. I would hate for them to paint you in a light that is inaccurate or just something that makes you just not be satisfied with the outcome.
What do you think they're gonna do?
I don't know, and perhaps I'm being a bit of a negative Nancy. It's just I would want you to come to be presented in the best possible light.
I mean, I think that was kind of thrown out the door when we met the guy, and he immediately thought I was this helpless little fucking goblin boy that was protected by everybody here. So I would imagine
Yes.
everybody's just gonna think that I'm gonna be this little helpless little boy.
And there is merit in that. We can play that. We can use that to our advantage. But again, only if that's something you're comfortable with. I do have a makeup kit that I can use to make you seem kind of worse for wear, perhaps still recovering from wounds or anything that may have come from that
Hey, what's up,
encounter.
Logan?
You know what? If you think it'll help, why not?
There's always power in a false narrative.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
If
What
we
is it
title
gonna
our
hurt?
episodes, that's the title of today's episode. There's always
What?
power in a false narrative.
If you think it'll help, why not? If you
So
want me to play as this little helpless little goblin boy, I can do that. At least I think I can.
No, I'm sure you can. I think it's the more important question is what do you want? And I guess if there's no real answer, then we can defer to the team.
Oh, we're asking me what I want? You want to know what I want? I don't want to go in front of a bunch of people and talk to them. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it a buck with everybody here.
Well, if that's the case, then so be it. There's
I'll
no
do it
reason.
for you. I got a
No.
potion that'll turn me into you.
Well, there we go.
Wait,
a
do you
solution,
really?
a solution presents itself.
Maybe.
So that's what I guarantee. Listen, I know that I've had to do this. It's been kind of looming over my head for the past, I don't know, day or so. But I would be lying to you if I told you that I wanted to do it. I definitely don't want to do it. I would rather just keep to myself. But I was roped into this situation, so looks like I got to go through.
Us a little bit.
Ash.
It's either that or I fear he may paint us as a criminal. I'm not gonna lie. The dude seems kind of twisted, at least from what we've heard. It may be in our best interest to just fake it till we make it.
We definitely have to follow through. We've already gone too far with Alister. We have to follow through on that. But Ash, I have a question. Is there any way you can leave your friend at our room or something like that?
What friend are you talking about?
You know.
You know.
You talking about my dagger?
I don't think so. No. I mean, is there any way? How confident do you feel going up there that you're going to be able to finish this thing? You may be up there for an extended period of time.
Extended period of time. Okay, way to make me feel even more nervous about this. How do you know I'm gonna be up there for an extended period of time? Am I gonna be doing long division up there? What's going on? Am I like
everyone in their underpants?
It's a spelling bee.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, like what am I doing? Am I reading like a novel to everybody, or am I just going up and saying these people help me? That's what that was my interpretation.
All I'm saying is that voices are really gonna carry in that dinner hall, and if you're up on the stage and you have a
beautiful voice. What are you getting at?
We'll be fine. I give him a pat on the back.
Right,
we'll be fine.
me, man.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Can I flick the little hand puppet? Like, not causing harm, just like to annoy the little hand puppet, or are you hitting it, Ash?
PvP.
You can try. I mean, yeah, it's just hanging to the side of my body right now. I'm just kind of like standing there all normal.
Yeah. Okay. Can I just do a little flick on the puppet? See what happens.
Go for that.
Yeah. So Tweak reaches down whilst we're talking, and you're like, "It's not going to be a problem. It's going to be all right." And I just want to do a little flick.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh
no, I'm not. Okay, I am trying to.
Oh, you're not doing it. I was about to say, if you're coming up, and
I'll allow him to do it. Is what I'm saying. But I'm going to do something in return if he's going to do it. I just want that to be.
Yeah. I'll flick it.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Tweak.
Tweaks.
Nice to know you.
No.
That's all right.
So what do? You just grab my hand and like flick the top of the head of it or something?
It's nothing. It's kind of like it's kind of like Tweak kind of like comes up to the side and just gives a little flick, you know,
Like a little flick.
Just to see. Yeah.
Can I do like a reaction to like
absolutely
my hand would?
I'm not expecting anything violent. I'm expecting the hand to start talking and come up. So go for it. You can react.
You as soon as you flick it, my hand like immediately grabs yours, and it's like you feel like my two little fingers that would essentially be his arms being like Dragon Ball Z punching your hand in the middle of your palm like a million miles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then I yank it back, and I kind of like put it in my jacket. And I'm kind of scowling at you. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Okay, but I get the impression that what the hand did versus how Ash reacted was almost like two different entities. Can I do
sure.
like a
you can go for that.
I can do a perception check on that? Yeah, sure. Or is that...
I would be more insight, but I mean...
Yeah, insight as well.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to delve through his whole character. I'm just trying to. I got that 20.
Yeah, this is very much two different
Not that I'm. Anyway, yeah.
two different essentially entities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tweet kind of looks at him a little bit apologetically, like he just kind of wanted to test him. And he's like, well, if he starts playing up in the speech, we can just say it was manifested from his trauma.
Oh, good point.
Mhm.
And you were so traumatized, you talked to yourself.
Yeah, I talk to myself all the time. All the time.
Yeah, we
That'll
know.
work.
Yeah, roll with it.
That'll work.
So, what does everyone else need? Does anyone have are you guys gonna buy new clothes? Are we just generally shopping? Or
Kebabs.
do we have we're going to Bob's?
No, kebabs.
Oh no, he's familiar. There's Bob's Kebabs.
Bob's Kebabs,
Yeah, he was making a reference to Bob's Kebabs, the infamous Rivertide kebab shop in the Grand Bazaar.
Bob's Kebabs.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Is that the food that Rivertide is known for? Is there a specific food item or food items that Rivertide is known for? Because I think I'd like to grab one of each of those.
Bringing up I have a note for it.
Oh, also, do they have vegetarian options?
Is Zora a vegetarian?
No.
Bob's
I
Kebabs
don't think
has
it
no
would be-
vegetarian
I
options.
don't think I could be a vegetarian as a barbarian from the frozen north. Like what am I gonna eat?
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking edamame,
Like
man.
there's no vegetables, there's no food. Everything's frozen.
She's eating tofu like an apple.
Yeah.
She's more of a, she prefers fish though. She's definitely more of a fish eater than she is a meat eater.
Her big ass, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, this being a river city, one of the biggest ones is their dockside clam chowder. So very much you can get a big thing of clam chowder in a bread bowl. And that's like kind of like their, I mean, for like this part of the town, like more the lower side. The upper side is pretty much known for a little more of their wine because they're growing on a riverside hill community. So there is definitely that's kind of the known for. But the docks, you can get the riverside clam chowder.
What kind of wine are we talking, Ty?
Yeah.
Red,
and
white,
also,
talking...
is it possible for Mistaclour to be infused in food or drink? And is it possible for it to be infused in the wine? Can we get our hands on that?
You typically wouldn't see that, like, unless it was like the most grandiose restaurant in like Midhaven, the capital, or pretty much like an aristocrat will be privately ordering it for himself. That would not just be served willy-nilly to anybody or be wasted in kind of like food because of just the properties that it holds.
Gotcha. And then also, yeah, what Sparky said, red, white, like what varietal are they known for?
It is a medium-bodied. Oh, I got my other notes. Hold on.
Yeah, bring out the psalm. Bring it out.
404. Gnarly little hobbits poking their nose with shit. What is this? What are these notes on World Anvil? Rivertide. Oh, it's logging me out now. This is terrible.
No.
I write. Okay. There we go.
Stop mocking my culture.
Government, industry, and trade. So it's a blend of grapes. So it's multiple grapes that are known by it's like one chateau. So it's like one chateau who they blends the three grapes that they have there. It is known as Dawnfire Nectar is like kind of the name of the chateau. It's influenced by the convergence of the three rivers. So you have the mountains, you have like the low river fruit, which gets ripe and lush and fruity, and then the more further up you go into the mountains, which is the other two varietals, are more like layered and smoky and minerally. So it's a really fine balance. So it's just like kind of one, layers of complexes. What I wrote. It senses with a vibrant bouquet of ripe berries, wildflowers, and hints of spice, invoking memories of sun-drenched days and starlit nights.
It gets you drunk.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I
that's,
need to get some of that. It sounds like a red blend.
it's pricey.
Is
What's
it a
it
red
called?
blend? I'm
Dawnfire Nectar is the name of it's Chateau Dawnfire Nectar is the name of the only wine producer in Rivertide.
assuming.
Who has notes on this shit, Ty? You're insane.
Me.
Yeah.
He's literally his like big boy job is he's
Wine.
I know, he's a
sommelier.
sommelier. Yeah.
So I gotta, I have terroir written into every city.
He literally his whole
Okay.
life is wine. You think he's
How
not
much
gonna
is
bust one out in a campaign?
How much
Um,
is that?
You haven't come across it yet, but
We'll see.
if we're making our way down the Grand Bazaar, there's definitely be vendors who will
Made out
sell
of
it.
moonflower?
No, there's no Mystic Flower in the
Oh.
wine.
No moon clower.
You got any pop-up shop like burger joints? I don't know. Whatever this place's version of burgers
I
are.
got small
Hint, hint.
sliders.
Wink, wink.
But you don't want the clam chowder, Ash.
No, I want a Warwick Wowzer.
Yeah, they would definitely be selling Warwick Wowzers here. It's a kind of a chain here. It was the first outside of Warwick, the first Warwick Wowzer was put up in Rivertide.
Hell yeah.
It was the first franchise.
What do they sell?
Burgers.
It's a very loaded sandwich with like pickled vegetables. It's like kind of a tender kind of sliced beef sandwich on two like really robust like baguettes.
Mm.
And then there's the Wowzer sauce.
What'd you call me?
Mhm.
Joke.
So we
Wow,
I think
so-
we've got quite the list going on. We should probably hit the road. Everyone knows what they want.
I'm getting peanuts a hat.
Yeah, I want some,
And we're getting peanuts a hat. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get this day started.
Okay, yeah. So you guys leave the Half Sail Tavern. Just a few people kind of drunkenly falling asleep at the tables there, kind of to start their day. The bar is empty. There's no one behind it currently. It seems like there's a couple, what seems like service members in kind of ornate satin garb, pulling some kegs from the Half Sail. But other than that, you make your way
Wait,
south.
what garb?
It's like what would look to be like a hospitality service member kind of
Okay.
black uniform, like a catering uniform, but more more fantasy driven. Yeah. So you make your way south. You enter the Grand Bazaar. And I'm going to switch the music up. Switch the music up. There we go. No, wrong one. That one.
Oh, fire.
That was my jam.
This is a little more ambiance than music. Yeah, so you make your way down in tents and shops and all things, there's just small, like what looks like a pop-up. There's carts that have come just setting up from the east in the River District. Traders from far and wide come to set up here in the Grand Bazaar. You have scents of spices foreign that you've never smelled before. You have just like heaps and pounds of just what looks to be raw ores. You have weapons of all sorts of just kind of like made that are in shapes and handles that look like you wouldn't really want to use them, but they're still being traded here anyway. And then there's the more established shops. There is the. Did you get to work?
No, but I have it on my browser.
You muted, Pish.
No, oh, sorry. No, but I have it on my browser. I'm just still messing with it.
Did you get the activity to work?
Activity's not working, no, but I just have it
No,
open on my
not
Are you
browser.
running it as admin? Discord?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Okay, so the list of shops that you see kind of like walking in that are more established and less kind of like pop-up traders kind of taking up spots in the bazaar. You have the River's Edge Bazaar, which is kind of like the main tent. This is your general goods store, which is you know, where you're gonna find everything in the handbook to like grab like your tools, your kits, caltrops, anything that's listed in that like kind of general page will be there. There's the Tide and Timber Smithy, which is all of your fine weapons, armors, and tools. A really grumbled, which you've never seen before, but this is a half dwarf. He stands just like 5-6 inches taller than any other dwarf that you've seen. His beard is kind of patchy and scraggly, and he doesn't have like those kind of like big dwarvish features. He looks like a little more fair, but he is working out front, just slamming on that anvil. There is the Silver Scale Apothecary. There is the Winding Quill, which looks to be a small, cozy bookstore. The Golden Net, which is your fishing supplies store. The Rivertide Outfitters, which is the clothing store. And that's all you see currently. That's kind of the first few shops that you see.
Would you mind doing that list one more time? Yeah, I want to head with you to the Outfitters, Tweak. Would you mind giving me that list one more time, though?
Yes, you got it. So we have the River's Edge Bazaar, which is kind of like, again, the grand tent in the middle that looks more like a convenience store. They have everything from just like quick rations to caltrops to more
it's a general,
no, like it's all mundane items. Nothing like if you needed to say, oh man, I really needed like 6 feet of leather, you could find it there, or a rope or whatever. So you have that. You have the Tide and Timber Smithy with the half dwarf, the Silver Scale Apothecary, where you can get all your potion, herbs, and alchemical supplies. The Winding Quill, which is a bookstore. The Rivertide Outfitters, and the Golden Net.
Okay. I want to go with Tweak to the clothing store first, see if I can't find myself a little hat or something for myself.
I couldn't get all that.
For the frog and I.
I'll post this all here in the notes afterwards, so we can just know that they're there for later viewing.
Thank you.
Okay, so Rivertide Outfitters. A very like tall, very slim. He's wearing a cloak, and you don't really know where his waist starts and his knees end. Just very long-legged, like almost, so thin that when he like kind of swoops around in the shop, it like looks like his body like almost bends in a not natural way. And he goes, "Evening or morning. I don't really know anymore. I'm always open. How can I help you, gentlemen?"
Howdy. Well, see, I'm looking for a nice little hat for my little frog Peanuts.
A small hat for Peanuts.
I pull out Peanuts.
Well, isn't he adorable?
Oh.
As he like hovers over you, and like as he like bends, he's not bending at the waist or like the midsection. His just whole body just creates like a curve as he like overlooks and inspects Peanuts. And he goes, "May I?"
Ribbit.
I'll take that as yes. And he just grabs Peanuts and just like kind of looks at him in all angles. What color is Peanuts?
He's like a soft, darker green. He's
Yes.
pretty hefty. He's got some chunk to him. Like he takes up. Yeah.
I would say a sandalwood brown, brimless cap with just a small tassel as he kind of just glides away and slips behind a curtain. And you hear just glass shattering and saws happening, and what sounds like a power tool, and then he comes back out and just produces the tiniest little hat for Peanuts. As he says, "A cap for the amphibian."
Well, all right. And I'd like Twig doesn't gasp, but I think he audibly is like amazed by the hat that he pulls out. Like, and I'm excited. Twig's like really excited for Peanuts. And I'd assume that when he went behind the counter or behind this wall or whatever, he gave me back Peanuts.
He did, yes.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Peanuts like, how good is this?
It's wonderful, and as soon as you say that, the hat like disappears, and he pulls it back into the palm of his hand, and he goes, "For the size, the amounts of materials, 2 gold."
All right. And I whip out my honker of a purse and pull out. What would that be? Is that 200 copper?
It is 200 copper.
Alright. I'm like, I'll be a minute counting this out. Jinx, you want to go up next?
And he just goes, "Oh, bother. Okay. You don't happen to have any larger coins, do you?"
Nope.
Okay, I guess this is my change for the week then.
Maybe we can work something out. Go ahead, keep counting, Tweak. I'm here. I'm looking for a hat actually for myself. I was also hoping you might be able to help me out with some quick tailoring, and I put my arms out and kind of show the sleeves of my robe, and they're all kind of burned up. So I was hoping that he could help me out here.
Oh heavens, did the miss have you cooking again?
Something like that. Yeah.
We always try to do something nice for the spouse, but then we get our sleeves all burnt up. Okay.
Yes, spouse.
And he takes out a few measuring strings and wraps it around your arm, and he just goes, "Huh," and then just kind of continues along his work. Is there something blocking, or did you just we may measure around whatever is you have under there?
I'll keep it on. You just go right ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
And I kind of adjust. Sure. I adjust the sleeve a little bit and kind of like shake. I kind of like shake like up a little bit and then like give it back. You got places to be. If you could just,
Yeah. He pulls out the closest matching fabric he has, which he quite can't get the color exactly right, but he gets in he pulls out a long string and just kind of starts wrapping it very quickly around your arm, and then just pulls the fabric off, and all the new fabric is just aligned with your sleeve and patched up. For the amounts of material and the custom job, a gold will do.
Tell you what, how about I give you 2 gold for the work here as well as the frog's hat.
Roll me a persuasion check.
And what I'm trying to persuade him on here is that I have coins. I kind of show him that I have just 2 gold coins rather than a whole bunch of coppers.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Well, I'll lower the DC a little bit for that.
I don't know if this will go through. Oh, a 2. God, a 6.
He kind of raises his eyebrows and points to a sign that's written in several languages that say no bartering.
Shit. Okay. I hand him the 1 gold coin and are there clothes on display at all here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look around and try to see if there's anything here that might have any sort of like properties beyond Fashion Quest, you know?
Yeah, give me Arcana or Investigation.
Okay. I will give you Arcana. A 13.
Yeah, you definitely, as you look around, you catch a glimmer that shouldn't happen off of certain robes here, that definitely have some arcanic nature to it.
I
Now
want
need
to
put
buy robe.
on-
Want to buy.
Stand by.
You got it.
So yeah, as you kind of walk up to it, you notice there are a few arcanic robes. They are all worth around 350 gold
Each.
each.
Fuck. Okay. So I kind of thumb through them and catch a price tag, and then maybe kind of.
Please, with the issue you had with your last robe, please refrain from touching my magical robes.
You got it. You got it. You got it. I brushed myself off a little bit and kind of head back over to stand beside Peanut.
Is Tweak done counting?
Tweak's done.
Okay, he pulls out a bag of holding and just drop them in here. I'll count them later. I guess I trust you. Crazy.
All right. Ching 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 ching.
And you just kind of like you're just like dropping them in like one by one and like sprinkling them like salt, and he's just kind of staring at you like glazed and blinking.
And I smile at him. Not cockily, like genuinely happy. I love the hat.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you kindly.
Yes. Yeah. Flash the rest of the group. What we got?
Can I ask if he has any like? I'd ask him if does he have any just blank fabric? You know, just like something that would match my jacket that I'm wearing currently right now. Something I could like. I want to try to fashion into like a sling for my arm, so I could quote unquote play the part.
Yeah. He has kind of like what would you say you're like as like a more of a dark
I have like
maroon rash?
Yeah,
Or...
I have like a leathery jacket on. It's like a brownish, deep brown.
Yeah. He pulls that out and he strings it out and goes, for you, I can do this for. As he kind of like measures you up. This is 50 copper worth of leather, or 50 silver worth of leather. Not much.
I'll give you a gold if you can fashion it into something that can wrap me around my like arm.
Before you says I'll give you I'll give you. He just like pulls it out of your hand, and like you like in one motion pulls it out of your hand and just like fashions it to your like just one just pluck, and then you just found yourself just like slinged up.
Perfect. Awesome. This will do perfectly. Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
As I walk away, I didn't agree. And then because I'm putting the hand inside the
Mhm. All right. Anybody else wish to do a little shopping? We got Becky Sue, Zora, Appalore.
No.
I want I would like to grab. I can make it quick because what I'm doing is not really that important. I have a feeling that maybe the big tent might be where I'm potentially gonna find what I'm looking for. So I would head there, and all I really want to do is grab clam chowder, a bottle of that wine, and if I can find any health potions. So we can not roleplay that if you want to give other people a chance to do what they want to do, or it's up to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in the general store, there is just like a team of just like human, very like blank-faced, almost drone-like, as they're just like kind of like going back and forth. They're wearing all blue vests with little white name tags. There is an older human just kind of sitting and welcoming you into the shop. And there's like a little kind of gate that you have to kind of go through. It opens up automatically, but it looks like it's like a one-way gate that closes behind you as you do enter the store. And there's just like aisles and aisles. They're all marked. But yeah, again, just people, pretty like unhappy droned faces walking around this like giant tent. But yeah, I mean, they just kind of seem like they're very bored.
They're like healthcare workers.
Yeah, true. Me at work.
I was going more for Walmart, but you know. But yeah, so health potions, they do have a full aisle of pretty much just stocked, pretty like generic brand red health potions.
Okay, generic as in like they.
No, they work, but like they're just like the run of the mill.
Not Becky Soup potions.
No.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Can't get that just anywhere.
Yep, but they are 50.
Do I see a price listed?
Yes, they are 25 gold pieces a pop.
Fuck.
Ouch.
But didn't we all get 40?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean health potions are pretty
expensive. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
who got? That's how much gold you have?
Everyone got 40 after dropping off the gold cube.
Oh yeah.
Or the iron cube. 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a payday.
You immediately went and cashed all your coins out for copper so you could keep track of it.
Yeah, he went to the
Straight to the bank.
Fuck.
I did.
I'm gonna grab one.
Wait, what are you grabbing?
I'm gonna grab a health potion.
How much are they?
They're 25 gold.
What?
What is the Is it elixir of health? Is that what it is?
It's just potion of healing. It's the
healing, okay.
Yeah, common.
Okay.
It's not like a greater healing, superior healing, supreme healing.
Yeah.
This is just potion of healing.
Okay.
Can I ask, sensing Zora's kind of trepidation on the price, can I ask the vendor, is there, these are perhaps a little steep for us, is there anything we can do to help you, I guess, to lower the price perhaps? Maybe anyone been causing you any problems or any materials you seek to secure?
You have to take that up with HR, sir. We really can't haggle. That's just the job. I'm just here to stock the shelves and make sure no one steals. So, if you want to go up to the help desk and you have any questions or issues with the price, you can please get in line. And I don't care. And he just walks away.
Yeah, you see this is why I prefer the little mom and pop shops rather than these big establishments.
Are there people watching us?
Yeah, there's like probably 50 of these, like just.
But they don't care. That's the vibe.
They don't care. But give me. I mean, I mean, with your, I would say, I can pull up your passive
Average
insight.
Passive perception. Oh,
Yeah.
Passive insight's 11.
Passive insight, yeah. I mean, it's 11. I mean, you know that they have to do this, and he said it. He just makes sure people don't steal things. But his general guest facing interaction is he doesn't want to do that.
I'm put one in your pocket.
All right.
Becky Sue,
envisioning
give me a
this like a-
sleight of hand check.
It's like a bunch of adventurers trying to like barter at like the Walmart counter, and the guy's just like, he's just like, dude, like
We're poor.
I just scanned the barcode, like I can't accept like the shit you found outside, man. Like,
8.
Fuck.
8.
oh no.
All right. Well, they are gonna roll a.
The noise
a
of the dice
percep-
shaking is hilarious.
A perception
He's like,
check.
oh, 8?
Yep. They don't see you. That was at disadvantage because they don't care, but they have a +3 to perception. But they rolled at disadvantage a 4. So
Hell yeah.
you slip one in there.
Oh, nat 1. Let's go.
Sorry, I
Sure.
usually don't like to encourage this type of thing, but
Do I need to add something in my
I don't want
backpack?
anyone to get hurt.
Yes, add 1 potion of healing.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you know how to do that, honey?
Yeah.
I wish I had seen Zora's character just encourage someone to steal. It's like, hold that against her later, man. Fuck.
It's literally
I
for
missed
the
it,
greater
dude.
good. It's
I
for the
missed
greater
it.
good.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
rather
yeah.
steal than have one of you
Yeah,
die.
yeah.
And it would be me dying because I would die before I'd let any of you guys die.
Are you
do
still
have the
gonna buy
money to
one?
pay
Even you,
for it, don't you?
fucker.
Are you still gonna
Huh?
You
buy
still have
one?
the money to pay for it, though.
Yeah, I bought one. Yeah.
Okay,
I said
nice.
what I did. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
we
take
doubled
it
up.
back.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
said.
wanted 2. I thought that was a good number. We're
Fuck yeah.
babies. We're just starting out, but I didn't want to foot the bill for 2. I can't. I mean, I can. I'm really rich, but saving it for something else. So
Hey Ty, how are the
Yeah.
potions stocked in the shelves? Is it like, I'm thinking Walmart where it's just like like just a bunch of potions on a shelf?
That's what is the case. Yeah, it's like there's probably like 70 of them all like lined up. So they did pull 2. They did pull 2 off the shelf. So there's like
I'm
a
gonna
nice.
front and face.
Oh wow, okay, that's
I'm
very
gonna
nice of
front
you.
and face the potions. Yeah, because I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Don't ever doubt that. I know I just encouraged someone to steal, but I'm a good guy.
Were you gonna do what now? What's that you're doing?
Front and face. It's where
It's a
you
retail.
take-
It's yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking. Okay, so imagine there's just this like
I get it now.
complete, like
Fully
just
stocked.
flawless, fully stocked wall of potions, and there's 2 holes.
Yeah.
I pulled the product from the back to the front
She's
to
sliding them
make it
forward
look like
and
there are no
turning 'em.
holes, but also
Gotcha.
to help these employees because I know they're working so hard, and I know that that's what they have to do. They have to front and face, so I'm fronting and facing.
She
And that's
just
what makes
feels
them not
guilty
care
for
that I
stealing.
just stealed. I just stealed it.
She's guilty.
But I don't want y'all to die, or me, or peanuts.
Can I want to, so in the position, where that potion was, before you replace that area with another potion, can I use my instrument of scribing to leave a message on the shelf itself?
Yeah.
In the event that, I mean, it's probably unlikely, but in the event that someone comes to buy a potion in that exact spot, when they lift it up, I just want them to see Bam was here.
Okay.
Dude is
That you
tagging
said that
shit up.
I'm putting the bottle on top of it though, like not Bam was here, haha, we stole your shit.
No, exactly. They wouldn't know. I mean, yeah.
Bam was here, bitch.
You just got robbed.
In the time that you are there, no one does pick it up. I just rolled for that. So,
Okay.
but that you don't know of.
It fades away in 24 hours, so
Okay.
who knows? Yeah.
I'll roll 3 more times.
Yeah, and again, the idea. So just to give you insight on Apolor, but his whole idea is again to just increase. Even if no one knows who Bam is, which they probably wouldn't. I don't know if they read the paper or whatever, but it's just to spread the word. So any patron that comes are like, Bam was here. Who the fuck's Bam? Just again to plant that seed.
It's a little guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else wish to purchase anything here at the?
I want to get some beef jerky and a rope.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bucket of beef jerky, and there's a big sticker on the front that just says, 10 copper per pound.
I'll take 10 pounds.
Okay, so that's a gold.
That is a
Okay.
lot of fucking
So much beef
What do I
jerky.
I'll
do?
take 10
Holy
pounds.
shit.
Costco size.
We're gonna need that.
Yeah.
No, this is gonna be good.
Beef jerky I got.
Yeah, I would
Oh
just
my God.
just remove a gold from your purse and then manage inventory and add custom item. And I put 10. I'll just add it for you. Beef jerky. Yep, it is 10 pounds. All right. Or we'll just make it. We'll do 1 pound and add 10 individual pounds of, 10 individual pounds of beef jerky. All right. In your backpack.
Hell yeah.
Yep, beef
Where-
jerky, 10 pounds. There we go.
Where might I find like jewelry and trinkets? Little things.
Wait, I want rope.
Little thing. Oh yes, rope. Rope will do. What is a? How much rope do you want? It just means it's the standard 6 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Or no, it's
Becky
50
Sue
feet.
would buy some rope. You know what I mean? Like we
I already
might
Yeah.
have
need this
50
shit.
feet. I don't need it. Never mind. I already have 50
Okay.
feet.
Yeah.
Little things.
And you're looking for trinkets. Like in what kind of nature?
Okay, well I'm from here. I just got a bunch of cash. I want to spend my money and I want to buy something magical, and I think it has to be something small because I only have 90 gold.
Yeah. I mean, you can go to. I mean, if you can buy spell scrolls at the Winding Quill. If you're looking for gemstones or jewelry, that'll be at the Mossy Stone. There is there is the Whispering Winds Curios, which is like the trinkets and rare curiosities shop. And you've dealt with this one before, actually. You've dealt with this shop because you've kind of pawned an item or two off of here. The shop owner is only known as Whisper.
I'd like to go there. Let's go. Can I go to the Whispering Winds?
Yeah.
Ty, you're gonna post this, like the names of the shops and stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm not gonna be crazy about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about too much about getting all these.
I'm like, oh god, I missed a name. I'll get it later.
So yeah, you enter the Whispering Winds Curios, and you're met by a silent whisper. You know you've never actually heard him say anything. He just kind of he's just kind of sitting in a chair, wearing just kind of like a white striped jacket with no shirt underneath. Just a really kind of stringy gray hair, and like more like a kind of like a swoop covers one of his eyes.
Good day. You said I know him, right? I already know him by name.
People call him Whisper. He doesn't necessarily like to be addressed by Whisper.
Okay, well, let's just go. Good day.
He just kind of makes eye contact with you and watches you throughout the store.
Oh, this dude's a creep. Okay. Okay.
What are you looking for in particular here? The issue, the part, and again, you know this about here. He doesn't answer questions. He doesn't. like help you look for stuff. It is a very like it almost looks like a hoarder house. You have to find what you're looking for in here. And when you bring an item to him, he will just write a number down on a piece of paper.
Okay, I like it. Can I look? Can I guess initially, can I just look around and see where might be the best place? I mean, it seems like there's a ton of shit in here, so like, where do I even start? Can I just kind of look around from where I stand?
Yeah, give me investigation.
Come on, dude. A 10.
With a 10.
Am I with him or I'm not?
Whoever wanted to go with him can tag along.
Where's this at? The potion store?
No, this is just like a rare items and curiosities store. There is a potion store. We can stop there after. I mean, like there's like a alchemy store as well.
Okay, I'm with him.
All right, so here we go.
I would go where Becky Sue goes, but I would probably like give her space and like, be like linger back a little bit, but
cool.
just like I'm not letting her out of my sight type of. I'm protecting my lady.
All right, here we go. So this is a large town. This is.
Can you tell Dang to go pick up Bing from work, please?
Okay. You do find there are 6 wands with a 10. You just find there's like a little kind of case on display with 6 wands.
Wands.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no price. There's nothing.
Nope.
Okay. Can I?
This is how this. Yeah. As you can see, this place is empty. Whisper is not a very customer-friendly.
Yeah. Okay.
Shopkeeper.
6 wands. Can I inspect the wands? I'm looking for something that would give fire damage or, something else beneficial. I don't know what my options are here.
Yeah, I mean it's a tricky shop.
Arcana? Or what am I giving you?
Yeah, Arcana. I'll take Arcana.
Another 10.
There is one wand that seems like it. You can say, yeah, this wand's definitely used to do damage. Whether it's of the fire capacity, you're not really sure. You definitely don't really deal with wands all that much. But there is one that is red.
It's red. Perfect. Can I hold it up and kind of wiggle it at Whisper and see if I get any response? Not like I'm trying to cast something at him, but kind of just like I'm trying to price check.
Yeah. You see him he there's like a big like what looks like a toilet paper roll, but it's just like straight paper, and he pulls a little bit down, rips a piece off, and writes it down and puts it on he's in a chair and there's just like a little nightstand next to him. He just kind of puts it on there. And he writes Wand of Magic Missile.
Okay.
And he writes $9
million.
No, he writes 62 gold.
Ooh, okay. I want to ask him. I know he doesn't really answer, but I want to ask him where he got this from. And I kind of okay. So I'm holding the wand. He immediately assumes. I wiggle the wand at him. He immediately assumes I'm getting price. He writes it down. And then I want to kind of give him a bit of a suspicious look, and ask him where he got the wand.
He smirks at you and just kind of makes eye contact and just shrugs his shoulders.
Okay, and I'm almost accusatory here, and I want to say, I want to tell him that I think this is mine, that I lost a wand, and I think this is my wand. I want to lie to him.
I would like to lie.
Roll for deception.
A 16.
That's a 22
Fuck.
on his insight.
Okay.
And his smile breaks a little bit, and he scribbles out the price and writes 100 gold.
Shit. 80? Can I show him my coins?
He doesn't break eye contact with you.
This fucker.
You can roll.
Eight.
You can roll for persuasion, but that's at disadvantage because he caught you in a lie.
Okay.
Is he giving straight vibes? Like, would Becky Sue be able to raise him up better?
How do I
He's
roll at
giving gay
disadvantage?
vibes. You know who to bring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to do disadvantage persuasion.
You
Just roll twice, pick the lower. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe he is giving a little like twink death vibes.
Fuck.
3.
10. 10, and I'm
you
trying to give him 80.
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah. He gives you a look of like, come on, man, we've done this before.
Can I raise him?
Sure. Yeah. What does Becky
Help
Sue
me.
do here?
Oh.
But he's giving twink.
That
Never
doesn't mean
mind.
anything.
I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna be gay by myself.
Would I do
Before.
persuasion or charisma?
I'll take a. What approach are you taking here? Is this more like the. Like.
You tell me.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
You tell me. You tell me. Does a 20 take it? I rolled a 20.
Was it natural?
Not 20.
No, it was 15 plus 5.
It's 15 plus 5. He smirks and just kind of like likes the play of the company here. And he'll scribble out and he'll write 90 final answer.
All right, I'll take it. I pull out another 10 coins. I think that's my last 10. So yeah, I have 91. So I count all my coins, and I have 1 coin left, and I hand them all to him, and I'm holding my 1 coin.
Okay.
You can tell it's not the first time I've spent all my money on something stupid either.
Okay. Wait, what is it? 9 gold coins or
90 gold.
90.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, magic items are expensive, especially at level 3.
What'd you buy?
Do you know what the magic item does?
Magic missile. It's a fucking magic
Oh.
missile wand.
You bought a wand?
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Magic missile's nice. I wouldn't know that in character.
I'll give you gold.
This doesn't require attunement.
No, I got it.
But yeah, you found it. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna press on here. I'll do one last call for any shopping needs. As we'll say, just to montage. Ash is currently munching on a Warwick Wowzer out on a bench, just like he's just kind of like sitting, not even on a bench. He's just sitting on the ground, just hands covered in grease with like this greasy paper, and probably a Warwick Wowzer that's bigger than his face. Big toothpick sticking to the top, trying to fit it, in his goblin mouth. Just happy. Everyone else kind of standing around, just kind of holding all the supplies they just gathered, as we stand in the center of the Grand Bazaar. And a decent amount of time has passed. With between shopping and browsing, it's about 4:30. So time to move up to the hillside heights is getting to where it needs to be. I'll cheers you, honey. I see you.
Thank you. Cheers.
You're welcome.
I'm writing my wine in my inventory.
Oh yeah, that was 10 gold for the wine.
Fuck!
It's not cheap.
This city's
I want some
fucking
wine.
expensive.
Cheers.
Hold on. All right, I'll pay for it because I want it for later. Role playing. God.
the price
Can I
of
buy
proper
some wine?
roleplay.
Can I buy some wine?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're more than welcome to also buy some wine.
How do I do that?
Just remove 10 gold and add 1 bottle of Dawnfire Nectar.
It's in there.
Just remove 10 gold and just custom item it and add it, or I'll do it for you.
I've removed 10 gold. Don't remove no more money from me.
I will not.
I also would like to be while Ash is well, maybe in the montage when Ash is eating the Warwick Rouser, I just come like sit next to him with my bowl of dockside clam chowder, and I give him like a nudge, and I encourage him to dip a piece of his Warwick Rouser in the clam chowder, because that's gotta be fire. It's gotta be fire. Do you think Ash would do that, TJ?
Yeah.
Of course.
I just,
You just-
wouldn't.
Yeah,
you
you-
can't leave
you-
me
you
hanging.
see
It's
him-
like I fist bump you, and you're just like.
He takes a little dip into it and he just has like he tries to the sandwich is so big that like he's just got like a nice smear of clam chowder around his lips and he's just like
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Ew.
Yeah. I'm just macking right now.
Embarrassing. I don't wanna
Mhm.
sit
I'm
next
just
to him
gonna sit on the
anymore.
ground in front of them and eat a beef jerky stick.
No, you can sit right here. I smack my knee.
Again.
Okay.
I would either get up. No, I don't think I would get up to let her sit. I would tell her to sit on my knee. Sit on my lap. Come here, baby girl.
Can I go spend my last coin on a bunch of kebabs for everyone and go sit down?
Yeah, go to Bob's Kebabs. These are pretty reasonably priced. They're like a silver piece per kebab.
Perfect. I'll take 10.
Could you get a fish kebab for me? Would you just know that?
Yeah, I'll get 2 of every kind or something.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 4 kinds. There's
I don't know how many animals we're eating in this town.
there's there's a prawn kebab. There's a chicken kebab.
Prawn. Oh my god.
Yeah, you got like little river prawns here in Rivertide.
It's also it's so weird hearing Americans say kebab.
It's
Kebab.
weird for me to hear people say I'm
Kebab.
prawn.
But yeah, okay. Kebab.
I'm sorry, crawfish.
Yeah,
Prawn.
crawfish.
I know.
All right.
If you had a crawfish kebab, I'll take 14 of them right now. Fabulous. Give me 14.
Yeah, so you
I
got
don't, yeah, I don't care what's in them. Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we have that. Let's unless anyone has anything else they want to do pressing, we will go to we'll go up north to the Gala.
After we eat our
Ready?
kebabs.
Yeah, I mean, you're walking, you're leaving, everyone's got their kebabs, you're walking north. The party's just kind of like lined up discussing what their expectations and plan is for this gala tonight. It's a little bit of uncharted waters, being in this high society, meeting probably some pretty important people, and kind of just knowing what Ash is asked and expected to do for someone they don't really know that well.
So can I guess let me see. I guess put an hour before, right before we head out, I wanted to apply some makeup to Ash and then also cast a spell on him.
So you're using
But
your
that's-
disguise kit to.
I want to make him look a little bit more roughed up. I mean, he's fully healed now, so there's no marks on him. But I want to give him, I don't know, like a black eye, maybe like some makeup effects for a gash on his face. Probably take some black makeup of some sort and make him missing a tooth.
Okay, Ash, how do you feel about this?
What was that? I missed it.
I'm gonna make you look real roughed up. We're gonna try to lean into the part of like you're a victim.
Okay. I look at him and be like, okay, sounds good. I'm still chewing up my shit.
And
I'll
actually, you know
point to it and
what?
be like, look, I got this. And I showed my little splint, my little sling that I got from our.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, actually. Yeah, so you can hide, or I guess, what's your intention with that?
To put my hand in it. I mean, I kind of have my own decision on that. Like, obviously, I didn't
Okay.
want to have to deal with my puppet, but
Gotcha.
I
gotcha.
just wanted to keep play the part. Well, I have to say, I'm not a fan of makeup, so just relax on that.
I wouldn't quite call this makeup. This is more of a disguise. See it that way.
Sky. Right.
And again, this is it's a bit of. Are you familiar with the game? There's this game. The name of it escapes me. Where you would sit down at a table with your friends and you would roll these things, and you get to role play as different characters. It's something along those lines where you'll be role playing a character. It's not quite you, but it's an emulation of you. And it's just
yes, Uno. I know that game.
yeah, that is the game. That is the game. Again, this is just to play a part and see what comes of it. Again, as long as this is something you are more than comfortable with.
I mean, just do it. Let's do it.
Don't worry, you will be you. You will look like you. It's just perhaps emphasizing certain aspects that maybe did occur during our encounter, but are no longer relevant. Just don't worry about it.
Okay.
So yeah, I try to give him a black eye, a gash on his right black eye, gash on left cheek, and then missing a tooth.
Okay.
And I ripped his fucking tooth out.
Are you proficient with this disguise kit? Or
Absolutely.
No, let's see. It would show up. So I have it in my inventory.
I would imagine, yeah, as a starting, you are proficient.
But it doesn't say it under proficiencies and training on the left side of my character sheet. So I don't know how that works.
Then just give me. So it would just be a sleight of hand. You can add proficiency. You can add proficiency to it.
How did I get that? I wonder if I got that from my background, perhaps. Or
So there will be on your. If you go to.
I'm welcome in, St. Migs. Sorry, I didn't even say hi to
Like,
you.
I'm trying to think how I got it.
So your proficiency in tools are the horn, lute, pan, flute, playing card set.
Okay.
It would say disguise kit.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you would be able to add your proficiency modifier, but for this, it's just sleight of hand, which is a straight +3 instead of a +5, where it would be.
Okay. I look over to both Zora and Becky Sue, and I'm like, admittedly, I'm a little rusty applying some of these reagents. Any chance any of you are more, I don't know, adept at it and can provide some assistance?
Not me.
Adept at what,
Not me,
sir?
brother. Put makeup on.
Well, Becky Sue, you are proficient in sleight of hand. You are actually, yeah, you get a +6. You can give a help action here, because you are.
It's a sleight of hand to put makeup on.
In this particular context, it does.
All right.
So yeah, you can get. I'll give you the help action there.
Hey, if that
Okay,
doesn't work,
cool.
I could also just punch him in the face.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying it. There's
Oh,
nothing like a real thing.
That is true.
I got
Okay, so
I'm
roll
just
with
giving
advantage,
you guys a
Ty?
plan B.
Yes, yeah,
But
because they are proficient, you can roll with advantage.
I know.
Let's see if this rolled. Did that roll? No. Why is this not?
Whoop.
Not great.
Nope.
While
Alright,
it
come here,
does,
Ash.
I thought I rolled.
no, because you're proficient. I was asking if you're proficient, which allows him to have the help action because he has the disguise kit. A little technicality there,
Let
but
me have it.
yeah, well, we can let Becky Sue take a crack at it.
You
Okay,
see
what
what
do I
I was
roll?
trying to do, and you're like, God, that looks horrible. Like, give it here. And you snatch the disguise kit out of my hand, and you start trying to do your own thing.
What do I roll? Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand with advantage.
What's that mean?
Roll 2
Roll
and pick the
twice.
higher one.
Okay. 16.
Appropriate music.
23.
It's the beautification / uglification of Ash.
23 is the highest one you rolled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Geek to
Yeah.
shake.
So Apolor like turns away, and you kind of like I'm like ashamed, embarrassed, and then I turn back to Ash, and I'm like, oh my God, Zord, you did hit him.
Well, I mean, he had it coming, right?
Like immediately believe it, but based on, I mean, I'm assuming 23 is really good.
It's very good, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm so good at makeup.
He's alright, though. He can take a hit. It's fine. I just go with it.
No, it's more.
Yeah, I
It's not.
did it.
It's not Becky Sue being good at makeup. It's Becky Sue knowing what a black eye looks like. Becky Sue has given many a men a black eye from just kind of like hitting on her in the wrong way and just
Alright.
taking a right hook to their eye. So she's seen 1 or 3 or 20. All right. Everyone. I believe Zora did a quick wardrobe change and just
Oh,
did a bit
yes.
of street.
If you look in the in-session channel, the one for this, the voice channel that we're in, that is
Oh wait. I wanna do-
Zora's formal outfit that she would have on her because, as a well-to-do, just a royal where she's from, she's used to having to attend stupid
Okay.
frou-frou thing.
And also I have a
Just to
dress.
impress.
Yeah. That I have
I
as
swear
well.
if it's all denim.
What?
I swear if it's all denim. If you just pull out like the.
It's the Britney Spears dress from 2006 with Justin Timberlake at the VMAs.
And I don't even need to post a picture because everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm joking.
Is that it? Honey, please.
No.
It's a screen Becky Sue to me.
Yeah,
Did you
totally.
Pissed?
Denim
Oh,
cowboy
no.
hat to match.
Pissed, did you chop the nuts off that poor kitty cat?
No. It had surgery on its leg.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Minor distraction, but yeah.
Its
What?
nuts are also
Not
chopped,
having
but
nuts
I didn't do
is
it.
a good thing.
Hey, you
Don't
can't
get me
play
started. I
phone
wrote a
TV
paper on
down
this
here,
in
man.
fucking college.
Hold on just a second.
Louis.
All right. Well, while
Louis.
that's being searched for,
Louis.
we will find ourselves here in the front of the Grand Hall here in the Hillside Heights. It is beautiful. It is ornate, supremely decorated. As we are on the front steps, and I will play this music. Very waltzy, very elegant, very beautiful. As this does set the tone for kind of what we're getting ourselves into this evening. Does everyone have vision?
Question,
Yes.
Ty, is the
Some vision, yeah.
is the disguise kit a one-use thing or no?
No, it's a multiple use It's not a one and done. Kits are mostly like, I mean, like if you're just applying one use, I mean, it would probably be like if you're trying to do everybody, I might say it's like, yeah, it's probably about half done, but like a one use is it's like you use like kind of like charcoal from there to make the black eye.
Right. Okay, cool.
Who is this in the front? Is this Ash?
That is Ash, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
My
first,
screen's
I'm gonna.
blocked by the way, but
It's
I
what?
can't see anything. My screen is black.
Only see half of the.
I can't see. Thank you.
Becky Sue, it's a giant hall, and you can just see that's everything
I'm still
around
in the
it.
bathroom getting dressed.
I'm gonna ask Ash how I look.
You look
My
good.
new outfit. Thank you.
You look great.
And I'm also just gonna give him a quick like scan, like to make sure that it looks convincing. Does it look? It looks good.
Yeah, looks great.
No, I mean I'm looking at Ash to see if.
Oh.
Thank you, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to give him a quick scan to make sure it looks really good, like his makeup situation.
Yeah. Is that your roll?
Did you want me to roll?
No, someone just rolled.
Okay.
Apple rolled for enhanceability.
Yeah, so I want to cast Eagle's Splendor on Ash, granting him advantage on charisma checks.
Beautiful.
And I also just want to go ahead.
Oh, sorry, and so I just pat you on the shoulder, Ash, and I say, "Don't get nervous. Don't be afraid. You're gonna do great. Just do what feels right. There's no wrong answer, and I think first and foremost, just have fun."
I look at him swear in the eyes, and I say, "Don't worry, I was born for this role."
Oh, I love it.
And I say, and then as soon as I look at that, I look at Zora and I say, "Pick me up. Let's sell this."
Fuck. You make me do this? God damn it.
That was awesome. Bro.
Walk
didn't
me up
wanna
the
be
stairs.
involved.
I said,
Alright.
"These stairs. Let's go."
Oh, he's such a diva. I love it.
I grab him by one, like I just literally take my arm down and just have him like, kind of pop into it. And I one arm him onto my shoulder.
What the fuck? Okay.
What?
It's like,
And Becky Sue comes out of the bathroom looking brand new.
Wait, where's your outfit? Oh my god, honey, what did you send me? Please don't tell me you posted that.
No.
Okay.
Where do I post it?
In the group chat.
It's just like raw titties. That's all
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Mid Journey got going on,
It's
but
just
it was just like
nipple.
it shows me a lot of nipple lately, and I haven't asked for it at all.
Huh.
I
where do
did, but
Okay.
just I don't think that pisses stream wants to
Where do I
see
put-
that.
where do I
That was what I
post
was
this?
worried about.
I don't know which one you got. Mine was different.
Where do I
Um,
post
Mine
it?
is nice. It's
in the
nice.
in the
Thank you
in
so
session
much.
chat.
Yeah, like in
Okay.
the VC chat.
Yeah.
There she is. Show her to the world. With my dress.
Ooh, period. She's cute.
Okay.
Look at her.
She cleans up well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah,
And Zora is witnessing this?
There we go.
Like-
Hell yeah.
Alright, Zora's just gonna do like one of these, like just
There's
bite
Becky,
my
and then
fist.
this is Zora's
She's
Zora's
fucking
thing
hot
here.
right now.
She's horny.
Bro, what is that Mid Journey?
I know. I sent it to TJ.
I have no clue why it's
So
showing
let me
me
send
that
it. Let me send it to
lately.
everybody. Is everyone okay with nipples?
Yeah.
Brother,
Okay,
One of them has-
this is what
I
he
am-
was doing.
one of them has a swirl for a nipple. What is that?
Absolutely, it's
Oh,
fantasy. What do you mean?
It's fantasy. It's high fantasy.
That's right.
That's
There are
awesome.
swirly nipples.
That's the backwoods elf nipple. It has like a little
That's
ridge
weird.
and
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So everyone is greeted. There is a row of gnomes holding hors d'oeuvres. They are all 100% down to wrinkles on their face identical. There is one who is wearing a particular gold-laden lapel that stands out between all of them. He approaches you. He is holding in one hand hors d'oeuvres, and then left hand a clipboard. And he says, "Please identify yourself and welcome to the gala."
Oh, side note, real quick. Also, when Zora was getting ready, she would use whatever she could to shine her emblem,
Okay.
Awesome.
her sigil on both her ring and her bracers.
You
Good evening.
speak for the group, Zora. Mm-hmm.
Good evening. We have been invited here by Alister Drake
Yes.
as his
Okay.
very, very special guest.
Yes, Alister Drake did put down six special guests. Wonderful, wonderful. The broth's been simmering all morning. Patience is the key. As you know, a rush meal is never quite the same, so please take your time, enjoy, and please see all of my friends here for a quick hors d'oeuvre as we enter and take our seats. There is multiple. They are all holding, flanked on either side. There are 4 and 4. They're mirrored on either side, holding the same hors d'oeuvres as in a row. Please take them from 1 to 4 and enjoy them piecemeal by piecemeal, because they are all the as long as the taste will elevate, so will your experience. The first one, you will find crispy riverbank trout bites. Those are delicately fried trout served in a tangy lemon herb aioli. And then after that, we will have our mushroom stuffed gnome pastries. These are my specialty. My grandmother taught them to me when I was young. They're flaky pastries filled with a rich mixture of wild mushrooms, herb, cheese. A nod to my gnome heritage. Then after that, we have our elven wildberry canapes, light crispy crackers topped with a sweet tart wildberry compote garnished with edible flowers that I harvested myself this morning. And last but not least, we have our spiced pumpkin soup shooters.
Oh,
Y'all got beef
sounds
jerky?
fucking good. You have beef
We will not be
jerky.
serving any rations this evening. We have a very thought out and professionally made meal this evening, done by me. If I'm so sorry, I did not, mean to not say my name. I am Ian Lynn Zanibar Unicorn Bilver.
I'm not writing that down.
Yeah.
Now,
That's Ian. That's Ian.
Chef Ian will do wonderfully. Thank you.
Chef. Oh, he's the chef. You're the chef. Sorry, you're the chef.
Yes.
Question mark. All right. Compliments. I guess directly to you because you're right here. I can't wait to try what
he is
you
there,
prepared.
and everyone holding hors d'oeuvres is also him. He just stands out because he has a gold lapel.
Are we at the soiree?
Yeah,
You are.
Yeah, we're at the ball. The gala.
It's above table giving simulacrum vibes, but I would not know that as Zora.
Where did we meet Tristan?
We'll get there.
Yeah, you met Tristan. Oh, where do you meet, or where did you meet?
Where did we meet him?
You met Tristan at the
Half Sail Tavern, right?
Are you looking
yes, you met Tristan at the Half Sail.
right now?
No, Alister, you met at
Peacock is
the
right in front of you?
press conference.
I step forward to the little gnomey looking creature. I'm like, let's get serious here. This compote, what's the ratio of sugar to fruit?
Well, all of the sugar is rendered, so it is all natural occurring sugars, so it does melt
and
down.
This aioli, you use juice or lemon zest?
I prefer lemon zest, as it does give a more concentrated flavor. I do find that mixed with I do use eggs harvested this morning to make the emulsion, and freshly pressed oils from down south.
I see this ain't your first rodeo. All right. And I pick up one from the platter and munch, and I walk in. I'd assume with everyone else.
You skipped the trout bites. I said, please take them in. Never mind.
I
Never
just
mind.
keep-
Peace. Peace. Tranquil. We worked so hard to be here. We're gonna stay here. Okay. Great.
As he walks off, I assume he's now looking. He's got his back to us, watching Tweet go in, kind of calming himself. I'm gonna come behind him and grab the gnome, the little gnome pastry from
Mushroom stuffed gnome pastries.
Second,
Yeah.
from the second tray, and I'm gonna tap him on the back, and I'm gonna kind of lean down to him. You said this is a gnome, right? So he's down. He's way down.
Oh yeah. He's about 3'4".
He's a little guy. So I'm gonna bend down to be closer to him, and not aggressively or condescending anyway. I'm just gonna say you'll want to try to get the lady some beef jerky and walk by munching on my little pastry.
I said no special order. I would do no special orders, but the guest is the most important. Okay. You were all seated at table 4, which is currently this table right here.
Middle on the right.
I picture I'm eating something like an apple too. I'm like throwing it in the air and catching it and like taking a bite.
I'm gonna skip all of the plates and go sit down.
Ash, do you want one of each? I'll grab you one since you're on my shoulder, or you can grab it yourself. I'm gonna keep Ash on my shoulder though.
I think we've sold it enough. It was more to like the entrance inside. I think I can get down. I appreciate you though.
Okay.
Just
I'll let him
just
down.
you're just so oily. I don't know why.
It's to give my muscles definition.
Secretion.
It's literally like and I just like I poke your arm. You wouldn't understand.
Is that a
go ahead.
natural thing, or do you have like a guy
It's
for that?
additive. It's additive. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Oh, that's
Do
natty.
you see? And I just like wipe off a little bit with like my loincloth, and then I just show him like the difference between my arms. So you see, like if I like flex, like it looks a lot better with the highlight of the sheen. You know what
No,
I mean?
I mean it's still pretty defined. I don't
you
really
see the
know what the
difference,
sheen's doing except for
Do
making
you
me
see the
think that
difference?
you're like dipped in olive oil. But you know.
Are you really
This one
trying?
has-
Are you? I will knock you.
No. It was a compliment. It was a compliment. I said that. Listen, you wiped it off, and I said, but you
You're
look.
literally staring up to the ceiling to look up at me
Yeah.
and talk shit. That's insane.
Ian Lynn,
I'm not talking shit.
Ian Lynn walks up and just like wipes a finger on the oil on you and just goes, No, wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
It's fine, and I'm just gonna like rub it back in.
I look back and be like, no, it looks good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
Thanks. I'll still punch you in the face.
Ian, as he motions to one of the Ians holding the hors d'oeuvres, can you please take the party to table 4? As he passes the tray behind them, and another Ian Lynn picks up a tray that just appears and holds it, as he motions and brings you, beckons you to the table.
All right.
As you walk in, I'll take a group perception.
So we just all roll?
Yep, all roll.
I feel like I'm in the Phantom of the Opera or something right now.
And then
I roll
please
6.
put 6.
I'm distracted
3.
by Becky Sue's outfit.
21.
I'm just like, instead of looking around, I'm literally, if she's in front of me, I'm just looking at her ass.
Did mine roll?
I'm
or
not
no?
looking at anybody else.
Yeah, I got Appalore 11. Okay, so everyone, Becky Sue rolled the best. So Becky Sue, with the 21, you're able to pin some people you do recognize seating in this room. So sitting up here at the top right, you see Tristan and No Need Sherman. They are both flanked by protective archer guards. And then Alister is up here, seated by himself with an open seat. In the very back, I will say, what would Jasper get? With a 7. And Ash, you got a 16. everyone's recognized everyone they've already met. Becky Sue, I don't believe you're new to you're new to the city. Oh, Ellie is sitting up here, so you do see Ellie,
Ellie,
seated at the
where-
table,
where?
right there.
I don't see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Ellie's sitting.
It's on roll 20.
Well, I'm looking at roll 20. I just don't know.
I'm pinging. You can't see my pings?
No.
No, really? Is everyone see my? No one else see my pings?
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'm currently
Becky
pinging, and it
Sue
should be
maybe-
bringing you.
It's because she's out of
She may be-
vision. Maybe.
Yeah, she's out of
Oh,
vision.
okay.
Gotta walk
That's-
up,
oh.
maybe.
No, okay. So let's bring everyone in because you're being beckoned in.
You can
Okay,
stop
wait.
sharing your screen, by the way, honey, because I'm just using the browser.
Oh.
Thank you.
This particular Ian does bring you to your table. He motions over there. So I'm gonna actually make everyone a drawing so we can sit more
Where's
appropriately.
Ellie?
Ellie is up here.
I'm gonna move. I would be sitting right here. With visibility on the entrance and in the aisle. That would be my intention. And so I would sit right there. Or the exit. Entrance or exit. I got my eyes on the door. I can
Oh,
also
okay,
turn
this
around
is
and
our
look,
table here.
obviously, but yeah. So I'm gonna sit in where I can have vision and also be in the aisle so I don't have to knock someone out if I have to get out.
I'll take the opposite seat.
Like across from me?
Yeah, like diagonally. Yeah. Like the outside.
Okay, I see. Wait, you're this guy. Oh, I see.
I'm the other one. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
the.
Tweak is in front
I'm
of
a little
me.
more Arabian Nights.
Okay. The wizards are confusing. They're both wearing.
Yeah, but you got like a turban or some shit on.
I'm a little more Arabian Nights. You're more traditional high fantasy.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And the Ian specifically goes, Ash, as you go to sit down, Ian goes, no, sir. That seat is reserved. You have a special seat on the balcony with Mr. Alister.
Oh.
As he motions you up from the table, up.
Okay.
Oh.
Before Ash goes, I would just like whisper to him. Don't worry, we got you.
And she says that, I say, my safe word is Peacock. And then I start walking away and I'm like, you'll know.
Okay, I'm writing that down in my notes. That is your safe word, henceforth.
Peacock.
Where do am I following him?
You just
Okay.
following him. Yeah, he's gonna go here, up these
It just had
stairs.
to have cock in it, didn't it?
You sick bastard.
How many gestures to the seat next to Alister?
Oh.
Thank you. Sir, may I pour you a beverage, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, at this moment?
Yes, alcoholic sounds great.
Okay, as he pulls into his cloak, do you prefer spirit or wine?
Wine.
He pulls out a magnum bottle out of just his cloak, which must be like the size of his torso, and pours you into a jewel encrusted goblet, a large pour of a red wine, and then he returns to his post.
Is
Okay.
there a carafe of anything on our table?
Yes, there are multiple like kind of silver chalices. There are Ians running back and forth to these two kegs, flanked at either side of the stairs.
Can I pour my own drink? Like, because we have crafts? Like,
one of the Ians who's sitting by your table slaps your hand away and pours it for you.
he slaps me?
He just kind of like, let me do it.
He swapped.
He swats.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
allow me.
I would like to grab his hand.
Yeah, well, he rolls a 2 on his dex save, and he just
No.
I'm sorry if I offended you, miss.
Allow me.
Okay.
And then I just let go. I would like to pour my table their alcohol.
As your wish, ma'am. And he like slowly runs away. And you notice he just like forms into another like Ian. Like he just like runs into another Ian, and they just like. As the Ian in front of the table, he replicates, and a new Ian as at your table. And he goes, this table will be free to pour their beverages as they wish.
Thank you. I'll go ahead and pour everyone before myself. However, I will pour Becky Sue's first. And then I'll pour everybody else, and then I'll pour
then
myself.
When you come back around, I'll be ready for some more.
Hey,
Then I'll nudge the Ian, and I'll say, "Okay, take it away. It's your turn now." I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to do the one round.
And what's the drink that you poured?
Just whatever the carafe was on the table. He said it's coming from some kegs, so it's probably like ale or wine.
I look at an Ian, and I'm just like, "Hey, young whippersnapper."
Yes. How can I
Now I hear around these parts that y'all have Chateau d'Enfer nectar. You got any of that wine?
Right now, that is reserved for our special guests. Currently, we are pouring the Riverside Brewery's finest dry ale. But I can request, sir, if I may infer your preferences, a Pinot Grigio with ice.
And are we not special?
At the moment, this is what's being served. As we progress through the evening, there will be different beverages served. This is just our aperitif, so to say.
You're in restaurants.
And will that be served? Will that be served at any part of this evening?
Yes, during the main course, there will be an allotment of the Dawnfire Nectar being served to the table. It is being paired with our final course this evening.
All right.
Good, I'm glad, because I really didn't want to have to whip out mine. I want to keep that for later.
Of course.
I do have some, if you're hankering, Tweak. I
Nah.
know you geezers have cravings.
Thank you kindly, Beefcake, but I'll wait for the main course.
Beefcake is so cute. It's so cute.
The music kind of comes to an abrupt stop here. I don't know if that stopped. Oh, I hate when
that was pretty abrupt. Yeah, I'd say that was
okay.
pretty abrupt.
It does work for everybody else. Okay, I wasn't sure if me turning it down works. And Lady Sephirina Lufland stands up at the top of the hall, brings herself front and center in front of the stairs. She's still sitting in her sprite, but that's okay. And with a like, it sounds soft, but it carries throughout the hall. Good evening, distinguished guests, friend of Rivertide. It fills my heart with immense pride to stand before you tonight, surrounded by the very souls who breathe life into our beloved city. Rivertide has always been more than just a collection of streets and buildings. It's a living, thriving community bound by our shared dedication to its safety, prosperity, and the well-being of all of call it home. Tonight, we gather not just to celebrate, but to recognize and support for those who stand as the city's shield, the men and women of the Rivertide Guard under the diligent leadership of Captain Alister Drake. She pauses for applause. These brave... there is a very, like, it's almost State of the Union level. Like certain people applaud, certain people hold their applause.
Okay.
I
They
did a
walk our
nice golf clap.
Yeah. They walk our streets, guard our borders, and act as the silent protectors who make sure we can all sleep soundly each night. Both our security is not without cost. Their safety and stability we cherish require resources, training, and unwavering support from every. As she pauses to look a couple of people in their eyes. One of us. That's why we're all here, to rally behind the Guard, to provide them with such means to continue their vital work, ensure that Rivertide remains this shining jewel of Sabeloth. I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge a special guest among us this evening. Someone who embodies the spirit of resilience and strength of community. Ash, as she gestures up to the balcony. A courageous individual who in his peril was saved by our very own Guard. Ash, and she is looking up at you from down below, and you can kind of see she gets to one knee in a very performative manner. Your story is one of hope and renewal, a testament to the impact our guardsmen have on the lives of those they protect. Your presence here tonight is a reminder of why we must all together to support this cause, to support even the smallest individual. Sometimes, just sometimes, can be helped. This gala is just not an event, it's a statement of our unity, our resolve, and our collective commitment to the future of Rivertide. Together we can ensure that the Guard has resources they need to continue their noble work and that Rivertide will thrive for generations to come. So let's raise our glasses, not just in celebration, but in solidarity. Here's to Rivertide, to its people, and to the guardsmen who keep our city safe. May our bonds go even stronger, and may the light of our city shine brighter than ever before. Thank you, and enjoy this wonderful evening. She claps twice, and the first course of the evening is served.
Wait.
Yeah.
That didn't sound suspicious to you guys? I say this very, very quietly.
What do you mean?
The Guard had nothing to do with that. That was us.
Twig totally forgot that. He's like, yeah.
Oh,
wait a
he
minute.
did because he was passed the fuck out. So yeah, that happened. when you were gone, they had nothing to do with that. Above table. They had nothing to do with that. And they're trying to take credit for it. Matter of fact, the only reason that this is also above table, but your character was there. The Guard only came because Zora asked for something to be done with the bodies in a respectful, an honorable way, they be buried or burned, whatever the culture is. And then Alister Drake came. Go ahead.
I lean in. Perhaps Zora, do you think is there an opportunity for Ash to set the record straight and perhaps shine some light on this?
I don't think he knows. I think we kind of prompted him to lie. I don't think we expected this situation. I think we can just go with it for now, but it's a little weird.
Ty, do I see Alister Snake?
You're weird.
Yeah, you actually, where you're sitting, Appalore, you do have pretty much an eye line of him right here.
So that motherfucker is 120 feet away from me?
He is 89.4 feet away from you, so yes,
Perfect.
indeed he is.
So I'm gonna cast Whisper, and I will say, Alister, this is Apollo from the Back Alley Monarchs. I'm sure you remember us. We were the ones that dealt with those bandits, and which would appear you are taking all the credit for. I was under the impression that our companion Ash would have a bit more to say in regards to what transpired. Please respond to this message.
I'm sorry, Whisper, is that message? You're casting message?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, I have it pulled up here. Okay, and replying to Whisper, they don't can hear. He goes, my friend, this is a sanctioned event, and magic is not allowed. This is for the betterment of the city, and of your friends, and more specifically, your friend here. I hope you do not meddle too much in what we have set up this evening. Please enjoy your dinner.
Does he make eye contact across the room?
Yeah, he's staring at you as this message is received by you. In the meantime, a seaweed-wrapped shoreline salmon is dropped into in front of everybody for the first course, as each Ian has just like pulling the plates out of their cloaks and dropping them on the table.
Apolor, in the most like sarcastic, grandiose gesture, gets up and does like a very elaborate bow towards him.
Ooh, I fucking love that. Cool. Yeah. This first course is enjoyed. Sitting across from you. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it?
I mean,
Enjoy.
By the general public, as I said, everyone's beginning to eat.
Tweak's enjoying it.
Yeah, I'd be enjoying it. I love fish. Gotta say, Ian's not. It's not his fault.
I'd like to think that Zora goes to take a bite into it, like kind of begrudgingly at first, like fucking this part of your own show.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's exactly
the food is immaculate.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, she's like, fuck, it's so good.
Yeah, like it's as upset as you are, but Chef Ian Lynn Zanibar Unicorn Bilver is a very, very good chef. Sitting across from you, you have two people, both of humans. You have the first one. She introduced herself. You have Lady Thalia Merriweather. She goes on to say, you know, I don't really care for all this.
Hullabaloo.
Yeah, I don't really care for all this. I'm just here. I'm here for the kids. I'm here for the arts. If you don't know me, I am a major benefactor of all the arts and education here in Rivertide, especially to those poor orphans. I have projects. I've enriched the city's more cultural landscapes. I like to add, I'm just here to give this place a little touch of sophistication behind all this bootlicking. And sitting next to her, just a very just sloppily drunk man. Just, I don't really care for all of that. I'm Lord Cedric Thornwell. And he just leaves it at that and just kind of like waves his hand in the air towards Thalia. This is pretty fucking good salmon. As he like slaps his hand on like trying to grab his wine but doesn't quite hit the or his ale and like just misses the handle towards it and like kind of reaches for it a little more. As you see Ian just goes up. You've had enough, sir. Oh, fuck you, I had enough. Yeah, and this first course was enjoyed. Is there any course of action with our party at the moment?
Where are these two people located, the drunk guy as well as the lady?
Sitting directly across from Tweak and Apolor. So between Zora and Becky Sue. as
Oh, they're at our table. Yeah, they're right.
they're
there.
at your table. Yeah, this is the
okay.
table. This was a table for 7, and these are the 2 assigned to your table in particular.
We didn't even get our own table. Okay.
And how old is Thalia? Or Talia?
She's probably like upper 50s.
Oh no! No!
Tweak can work with that.
This is young for Tweak.
Yeah, okay.
Robbing the
Maybe
cradle
not, maybe
here.
not, maybe
Yeah.
not, maybe not,
You're
maybe
like
not.
50 years older than her.
I no cradle snatcher. No. That's all right. Anyway.
Would you just graduate?
Okay.
I think in this moment, suspicions are raised for Zora. Zora hates a fucking bootlicker. I'm probably looking around, making sure I have eyes on like all of the exits, entrances, but most specifically, trying to make eye contact with Ash.
Okay. I'm gonna grant you a perception check here. Just kind of like giving a pretty much scan of the room, an ocular pat down, so to say.
16.
Ocular pat down.
Would I get advantage if I was doing the hold on. What is it fucking called? What is that technique? The technique that lifeguards use. Ellis scanning pattern, is that what it's called? You know,
I don't.
like
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Hold your hands up to your face like binoculars, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, do those. Yeah. Yeah. Does that help? Does that give any? Now what does she see? Yeah.
Does Zora do this? Does Zora genuinely do this?
No.
Okay.
Like, I won't even betray my character for advantage. I can't, because she would never do that stupid ass shit.
Okay.
She's not
roll,
dumb enough.
Roll regular
So
here.
so close.
Yeah. It's just 16. It's just 16.
Yeah. So as you look around the room, you see a particular person poised on sitting up top one of the balconies. This particular person is an ambassador who at one point visited Carcanet. This was a representative from Midhaven to try to acquire land in Carcanet to essentially make them a vassal. This did not sit well with your people. This was seen as an encroachment of their independence. Even the gesture of asking to make a parlay was seen as a disgusting broach of diplomacy. This person you do remember as Nalria Venris.
Oh shit. About to go down.
So this is this person up here.
Yeah.
And we'll reveal their name tag.
I would I'm gonna continue doing, the scanning that I've been doing. My main priority is just safety. That Ash specifically is gonna remain safe because he's the only one that's away from us. and he's close to someone that I was informed recently was not really to be trusted. I don't necessarily think that he's a violent person, but I do think that money buys. Like he's literally bought. So I think I would still keep my priority on Ash, but every once in a while I'm gonna glance over, and if her and I make eye contact, I'm just going to do the thing that you're supposed to do with dogs, where like I do not look away. She has to look away first.
This
I'm
eye
gonna assert
contact.
my dominance.
This eye contact is made a couple times. Nalria, let's see, does not recognize you. At this point, she just sees from a distance. I mean, this is like 70 feet away. Doesn't quite make out all facial.
I think in one of the moments where she made eye contact, I know it's really far away and I'm not expecting anything to happen, but I definitely at one point, if maybe like the, after the first or second time, if she keeps looking over at me, or like we keep locking eyes, which happens even if you don't know each other, I would just like adjust my bracers so that maybe she would catch a glimpse of my house sigil.
Okay.
If she doesn't matter. It's very far away. But yeah, again, with just the staring down eye contact, it's to assert my dominance.
The next course is served. There is a giant eagle egg omelet produced. It is served within its shell. It is served in the giant eagle shell, stuffed with sautéed greens, some local cheese, and forest mushrooms, kind of julienned and sliced on top and laid over the omelet. At this point, Ash, Alister is going to turn from you and just goes, "Are you gonna play nice?"
I mean, sure.
Good.
Pretty interesting that you chose to lie to everybody that I know, but
Those were words from Lady Sepharina herself. What she decides to say is her own fruition. She may he kind of chuckles to himself. The report may have been misconstrued, but it's all in good faith. I mean, I had some background check done on you. I mean, wouldn't be my due diligence if I didn't. But
what did you find out about me?
I mean, you're just a housekeeper for some frilly elves in
a good housekeeper.
Yeah, sure.
Some might say the best. You think those groves were tended the way they were? Because without me, no. I'm sure they're having a terrible time without me there.
I'm sure you're very missed. And if you wanted to go back to Similari, I'm sure you'd be welcome with open arms, but there must be some reason why you left. And that's why I'm going to find out. I'm not really sure what that is, Ash, but I'm going to find out.
You're funny the way you talk, you know that, right?
Funny as in you find my humor clever, you find myself and my cadence hilarious, sure, but there's certain people in this room who really want to hear your story. What your story means to Rivertide. And if that's not the story Rivertide wants to hear, you can fuck off to Similari and continue trimming bush. I don't care.
So is this the part where you tell me what your story is gonna be?
No, you know the story. We brought you in here to tell a very, very specific story. And I really, really would love to have you tell that story. Would you like another glass of wine?
I'm good, actually.
Great. Great, because I'm going to have
I'm
another,
a little-
and I'm going to
I'm a
enjoy.
little queasy talking to you as of right now.
Oh, Chef Ian produced such a beautiful meal and you're queasy tonight. That's just a shame.
Extremely
Man.
unfortunate.
So you were blessed with having a meal here, cooked by one of the best chefs in all of Eastern Sabeloth, and you're queasy. That's so fucking sad, Ash. That's
Nothing
so
will
sad.
ever compare to the Warwick Wowzers that I had on the streets about an hour ago.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of them. Those places are a fucking dime a dozen.
And they are marvelous. Simplistically simplistic.
Wonderful. He gets up and he kind of like flourishes his cape. He beckons his head, and his two archer guards stands behind your chair as he gets up and moves. Oh, and before he gets up, he goes, "You're on in 5, by the way."
Great. Thank you.
He goes and starts talking to Tristan and Nonice Sherman across the room.
Do I get the vibe these guys are just like are they on my ass like right next to me? Or are they just like standing behind me?
They one is standing directly behind your chair, the other one is like the way he's holding his bow, it is more towards you, because like he is a lefty, so like the way he's holding his bow is like as his general resting spot is at you. And the other one is standing directly behind you.
Is there like a fork and stuff on this table? That's like right next to me?
You have the full capacity. Like you're being served the same meal as everyone else.
Okay, I would like to like shove my my fork and stuff on the ground and in an attempt to like stand up and pick it up so that these people don't fucking stop me from doing so.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Can I like nudge my fork and my whatever, my spooner like that, throw it on the ground, but like nudge them off the ground so I could stand up and pick it up? Because I feel like, or can I just like
yeah, you do that. Give me perception as you do.
Okay. Fucking
I've been
7.
watching Ash this whole time. Just keep that in mind.
Yes, Ash, you bend over, you pick up both the fork and knife. Nothing is perceived as you do that. You are free to get up, you're free to grab your things. But you're being watched. I mean, with a 7, you can definitely know that the eyes are trained on you.
Okay. I like to stand up and just go to the just to the balcony edge, obviously, and just look down.
Yeah, I mean they each take like one step towards you.
I'm not gonna be like, don't worry guys, I'm not going anywhere. Alright? Everything's fine, we're cool. I'm just a little nervous, okay? I need to stand up. That's it.
I'm assuming that by watching him I would catch that he's like a little nervous and stuff. Do I get that vibe? Should I roll for it? I'm far away.
You're far away. I mean,
I can roll for it.
you're also facing away from him, but your like neck is kind of like turned and you're kind of staring at him from above.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, I'm gonna roll real quick. Yeah. As you do, where is it?
Hey, thanks for the raid. Welcome in.
The lady next to you, whose name I lost.
Hey, thanks so much.
The lady next to you, she just kind of like...
Come on in. Welcome in, everybody.
Thalia.
Yeah, Thalia. She just kind of like goes to make conversation with you as you do, and just goes, hey, enjoy yourself. This is, it may be fucking, bullshit, but at least we can enjoy the food. Where are you from? So you can roll, but roll at disadvantage.
What am I rolling for? Perception?
Insight, because you're looking to
Insight?
see how he's feeling. Yes.
Okay. Not good. It's gonna be a 4 or less. Yeah. Low. 4.
Yeah, so you see Ash just kind of standing on the balcony. Not really sure how he's feeling right now, but you do notice he's up from his seat. As Thalia kind of like takes some of your attention away and just goes, "Where are you from? What is this? You got feathers on? This is very artsy. You're just no one's wearing this tonight. You are making a statement."
I think Zora would just be like, like just put her finger up to this lady's mouth.
And she just kind of goes, "Okay, I'll just talk to the drunkard again, I guess." Jesus Christ.
Isn't that her man?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and Zora would hush her, and Zora would just move to the closest seat possible. Up here.
Which is next to Ellie, and we'll circle back to you here in a second.
Perfect.
I think Becky Sue is AFK at the moment.
Yeah.
Apple or Tweak or Jasper, do we got anything from you?
Nothing from me. I'm just kind of surveying.
I'd probably strike up a conversation with Dahlia, but not in a romantic capacity, as I was joking about before. So she was saying that she is responsible for a lot of the charity in the city.
She does charity. She goes, "Well, I do a little bit of everything. I'm not just a one-trick pony, so to say." As she does, she just like kind of like picks up the wine with one finger and just like brings it up and brings it to her nose.
Can I do an insight check just to see how genuine she seems?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going for 18.
She seems like fully genuine. Like, I mean, even with that, she's just like, fuck it,
Like,
I'm here.
not lying or not, but like earnesty sort of thing. Like, sorry,
I mean, she's embellishing maybe a little bit. That you get the sense of like she's selling herself. She's selling the idea that she's here because she's important, which doesn't seem to be a lie, but it's just like, why are you fucking bringing this up? Everyone's important here. She's name dropping. She said she had lunch with Lady Sephora last week. She she
like
talks
Zafrina?
about
Like the mayor?
Yes.
Oh,
Zafrina,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
She says, I brought 6 orphans and we went on a field trip. We went to Midhaven. It was a bit drab, but at the end of the day, they saw more. They saw culture.
Do you do have you ever done much work with the Quilt Club that we here in River Run? Ignore that.
Oh, they're cute. Yes, I've hung up a quilt in the very, very, very back corner of one of my galleries just to, make the old ladies stop writing me letters every day. But, it's part of the grander culture, I guess I would say.
And how long have you known Lady Sabrina?
Well, we go back. I mean, I was introduced when I first moved to the city. I first moved here and they say, "Oh, you must meet Lady Sabrina." They said, she has to meet you. You're just too wonderful. I mean, I don't like bragging, but here I am again bragging. It must be the drink. No, I've known her for about a year or two now, I guess, but we've become very close friends.
And what's your take on her as mayor?
Oh, governance can be very, very difficult. There's a lot of people pleasing. That's why really stick to helping the people directly, you have to please this, that, and the other, knowing, who to tickle the right way. But yeah, I don't really fancy myself into politics. It's just, knowing the right people is how you really make a difference here in this world.
Well, it seems here in Riverrun. Now, real quick, context-wise with Mystic Flower, is Mystic Flower something that is commonly known everywhere, that the Riverrun is famous for Mystic Flower, obviously, but is it something...
It's not like a secret. It's like, think about it as like your town whole, or your city is responsible for the like lithium that the batteries make for smart cars. Like, they know it's a big commodity, but like everyday people couldn't be like, I'm gonna go and get some of that lithium and sell it.
No, of course. Okay. Well, I would look at Thalia and I would say, have you ever had to do much work with Mr. Claire?
Oh, I don't dabble. I mean, it's raw material. If I always wanted to put just a petal in the middle of a beautiful artwork, just to kind of show, hey, something so expensive can just be a flower petal. But I don't want to keep myself involved with all of that. I mean, it would be a statement. It would be a statement, much like, and she runs her finger down one of the feathers of Zora, like one of these. This is a statement. A mystic flower petal in the middle of a painting, 50 feet wide, filled with oil paints that mean nothing, and you have a flower, just a petal that's worth thousands of gold.
When she ran her finger down the feather, Zora, you could just like anyone, I don't know, maybe like someone who pays attention to Zora's mannerisms would know, but otherwise maybe not. But Zora took like a very deep inhale, like no violence, no violence, no violence. Like that's just what she's saying in her mind over and over again, because first of all, don't fucking touch me, bitch. But second of all, I mean, yeah, just honestly, first of all, there's no second of all. Don't fucking touch me, bitch. But that's it. She's just like,
yeah, good.
Yeah. And then I would say, well, you see here, I'm just a lowly magician, but I am interested in the magical properties of Mystic Clara. Can you think of anyone here in this little hall, young lady, I might be able to go and talk to?
Oh, about Mystic Flower? I mean...
Well, yeah.
You got No-Knees Sherman up there, who seems to be making quite an interesting talk with, oh, is that Tristan?
Tristan.
Interesting. Tristan. What is he doing sitting next to No-Knees?
Why is that interesting?
Oh, Tristan, he's always at these things, but I never know really why. He claims himself to be a, and she uses air quotes, diplomat, but he doesn't really send out diplomacy. I don't know. Again, politics. I don't really get myself involved. But yeah, there's. You can talk to No-Knees, but No-Knees doesn't want to talk to you. I can certainly say that. Anywho.
Wait a damn minute.
She like starts to turn back to Cedric.
Yeah, and I say, wait a damn minute. Who is Sherman No-Knees?
Sherman No-Knees is Rivertide. Sherman No-Knees is he. Anything that comes into the city or out of the city, Sherman is giving the thumbs up or thumbs down for exactly what's happening. But
all right.
He is the trade. Sherman No-Knees is the trade.
Well, pleasure talking to you, Thalia.
Yeah. Could if the ladies with the quilts need anything else, tell them to just don't write any more letters. Just maybe donate it to the orphans. I think they would love it so much more. As she kind of like quickly turns away, the wind from her hair as she like flips around just kind of like brushes you in the face.
Yeah, I would kind of look to the group as if like kind of like, did we all catch that? Like in regards to Tristan and No Knees. Would it be possible in this kind of environment to be talking to them and be pretty confident that someone's not eavesdropping, sort of thing? You know what I mean? Or is it pretty quiet in the hall?
I mean, there's
Wait,
chatter.
I wasn't at that table, by the way, when that happened.
Yeah, we're
So
sitting
maybe-
at our table.
maybe
Yeah, Zora's sitting next to Ellie.
So maybe we scratched the part where she touched my feather.
Oh
and I
yeah,
wanted
I'm
to
sorry, I
fucking
forgot you
kill
moved.
her.
Yes, yeah.
Me too. So that didn't even happen because I was thinking like, oh, what I hear, because I'm so distracted with just like trying to keep everybody safe if I can. But I'm not even there, so you're gonna have to fill me in.
Where are you on the map?
She
right
is
up
up.
here by
She moved up here and sitting next to Ellie.
Oh,
I
okay.
sat in the first. Actually, you know what? Let me sit in front of Ellie. So oh no, I want to have eyes on the exit as well. Fuck. How do I do that? This is actually a fine spot because I can look over this way, but I can also have my eyes on Ash. I think I would prioritize having my eyes on Ash, but I still am scanning the exit and I'm still looking over my shoulder at this stank ass bitch over here on the fucking balcony.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't get to
Zora's
hear whatever
literally
you're
just
saying,
swiveling in a circle. She just
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
circle. Just like
in the most inconspicuous way possible, but at the same time, if like Alister were to look at her, I think she would want him to know, hey motherfucker, like I'm gonna keep us safe if I have to go through you or anybody else. Like I don't think
Where is
wouldn't
Alistair
choose
right now?
Alistar is currently on this top left
With Tristan and No Knees?
with Tristan and Nonies.
So
at this point, the seat that Ash was kicked out of, next to Jasper, which is open. Jasper, a familiar face sits down. This is Tito.
oh. Does he just sits next to me?
He just sits. He doesn't say anything. He just sits next to you. And he's just, like rapidly tapping his fingers on the table next to you.
Okay, I'm not gonna look directly at him. I'm just gonna say hello, friend.
He just
Continue to
picks
do
up
what I'm
his
doing. I guess eating.
Yeah, so he just picks up the goblet in front of him, and he just throws a little wink in your direction and just keeps drinking, and just kind of just nods as he's keeping himself. Just sat down, took a sip of his drink, a really sly wink in your direction, as he continues there. Ash, you are suddenly nudged, like rough enough to just be like a little gasp out of your ribs, from the two guards, and they just go, "Hey, you're on."
You dickhead! You don't even punch me like that or touch me like that.
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
I'm perceived as a child. You know that's fucked up. I can
Am
get
I
you
hurt?
thrown in.
Am I hurting your wounds?
Yes. I start walking.
Oh, I'm sorry. They flank you on either side. One kind of steps in front of you, goes, the stairs are that way.
Oh my.
Yeah, they flank you immediately, like all the way to the front of this. They stand on either side.
He would pass by me.
He would, yes.
I would, as I'm looking at her, because she's obviously looking at me, I like mouth.
I can't hear you.
I would just mouth like peacock, 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 peacock. As I'm.
I would give him a wink. Fuck.
A week-
Like,
a week.
I'm just like, I want to come up there with them, but it's not convincing.
Yeah, they just kind of like one of them just kind of again just nudges you more towards the front.
I
These
would get
two.
up. I would get up and go. I would get up and just like, Okay, this is what I would do. I would get up when he was here, when he was like right next to me or whatever, like over here. I would get up and I would attempt to like kind of nudge him to knock him off his balance,
Mm-hmm.
and then overcompensate by holding him or grabbing him, like stabilizing him, like, oh, he can't do this without me type of thing, like, oh I need to be here with him.
Give me really quick. Both Ash and Zora, as you're approaching, give me a charisma saving throw.
TJ, you have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
What did I roll? Nothing? Nice. Dirty 20!
Okay. As you walk by the people playing music, there is a feeling of like calm down, but you both realize the importance of what's happening right now and surpass those emotions. Like as you walk by, the music is just so soothing and like really, like tranquil, but you're both so focused on the mission at hand that you surpass that. Ash, Zora, how far do you follow Ash towards the front?
Are these real guards?
Yes.
I think I would walk up and tell this one for him, one for me. Or one for him, one for us. As in, like, get the fuck out of my way. I'm gonna be the guard for us. And there's one guard over here.
Mm-hmm.
For Alister. Step aside. Stand
They
down.
both immediately turn up to Alister. And he just kind of goes, let them do what they want. As like he like kind of like mouths it as Zora, you do pick that up. He doesn't like scream it so the whole hall can hear, but he doesn't care. But he kind of just points like, keep her there. The two guards motion up to you as the two archers just kind of go, you're on. Go ahead.
Can this guy move? Or he's part of the map, huh? I'm gonna stand over top of him, because the idea was that I wanted him to leave.
He takes a step back.
Leave.
Where am I going?
I want
At this
him
point,
to
Alister
leave.
makes his way down and like kind of sits on, like just leans up against Lady Safrina's table that she's eating on, and he turns back and just goes, oh, sorry, we'll be out here in just a minute. You know this is what we want. And just kind of like makes a kind of sarcastic just hand wave to Ash. As Lady Safrina stands up, she clinks her chalice 6 or 7 times, and the music stops playing.
Oh, it was playing.
The music stops playing.
No, he stopped it.
Oh, okay.
As she like waves, and the two musicians just stop. The whole hall quiets, and they gesture to Ash, and she goes, go ahead, tell your story, brave goblin, tell your story. And Alister just like whispers to you, like, yeah, Tell the fucking story.
Also, sorry, I forgot to say this. When I was stabilizing Ash, I would have just told him like to tell the truth. Like when I like nudged him and stuff, a lot happened. But yeah, I would just tell the truth. And then
shit.
look at his fucking sake hand and say, "You too."
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Okay, I'm in a super predicament.
Dude.
Fuck. God damn.
I'm glad I'm not Ash. Dude.
Yeah, better you than me.
I know.
When I was walking up, like, what do these guards look like? Did they look like extremely
Pussies?
like heavily military type of people? Like, I don't.
This is Royal Guard.
And what's up, Burgers?
Royal Guard. Okay.
This is I mean, like, probably the best armor Rivertide can buy, and very large swords.
Huge.
Okay. What was the queen's name again? I'm sorry.
Lady Sabrina.
Lady Sabrina. With all due respect, Lady Sabrina, you might have not been told the fullest extent of the truth of what actually happened. Granted, your guard, what is it? The city. Who are they again? The city.
Rivertide.
The city of or Rivertide's guard did come and help.
Oh, the lifeguards.
Yeah, the lifeguards. It did help, and without them, I would probably be not standing here today. There was other people that also helped. That were there before them, that put their lives on the line to save me. So I like to think it wasn't just the people of, that wasn't just the guard, the city guard, but a meld of the two, of the people from the people of our great city here, working together in cohesion with the city guard. And they're here today, out there in the crowd.
You walked the fuck out of that line.
I did.
Hell yeah.
What I forgot, Alister. I'll say Alister. If it wasn't for this man right here, well, I would tell you I wouldn't be standing here. I wouldn't be getting the medical attention that I deserved. My arm, I don't even know if I'll be able to use it again. But with that being said, I'm able to still walk. I'm able to still breathe, have fun, drink. And I just like, I go to like wipe my tears in Alister's, my fake tears in Alister's like cloak. And I give him a hug and I start to like fake cry into him. And I look up straight at him. I start like smiling.
Give me performance at advantage for Alistar's buff here.
Yeah. Performance. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's good. 20.
Yeah. The crowd stands up and just like rapturous applause. As Lady Sabrina, she stands up and starts clapping with everybody. And she goes, "What a harrowing tale. From this day on, I decree Ash and every member of BAM. Yes, I've heard your stories." And she like kind of points to Ellie. And she says, "Your tales are of note. From this day forward, you are all members." of the Rivertide lifeguards, defending the city for what it's worth, and pledging your lives to the safety of this city. It is decreed, as she like flourishes her hand, and there is a mage sitting next to her who presentations like a row of like kind of contracts, and she goes, Alister, I would like you to sign all of these people into your conscription at this moment. And Alister hastily, he just kind of looks down and smiles back at Ash and goes, "You're mine now." And signs all of you a contract into the lifeguards.
Zora would not sign that. How do I
I'm not
not sign
signing
that?
Like
If this is like an
option,
instant
right?
thing, if exactly. If it's like an instant thing, it's not gonna happen. But if it's not an instant thing and we can deliberate, then we can go through that later.
I mean, you can physically stop him from signing it, but
I will physically stop him from signing it.
Before you do so, wait, am I
Absolutely
there?
not, because Zora is a part of something so much greater than whatever the fuck this is.
so at
It's
this
not
point, at this point, it is super ceremonial. This as far as your view of politics that Zora knows, this is for grandiose kind of like, this is not a binding contract as it is more of just like a key to the city. You can't fucking unlock the city, but the city now sees you as this.
We have like
whether
a
you
sense
like
of
it or not.
authority, like a small sense of authority, like a,
Yeah,
Okay.
whether you like it or not, like
You hit it.
It's fine.
you essentially Bam is being handed the key to the city in the sense of being a Rivertide lifeguard.
I ask instead of Zora Valdez, maybe if there's like a name on the contract. Don't put her full name. Put Z. V. That's it. That's what she
So
said.
again, you aren't all signing this. This is a ceremonial thing. Like, this is not binding in the sense where like you guys are
So there's no contract.
agreeing
There's
to
no paper.
this, right? Like, this
Okay.
is Alister.
Sure.
Essentially, this is all politics.
Okay.
So in the sense where like Alister is walking up, he's signing his name next to everyone's contract. The whole hall sees you as, you know, signing up for the guard. This is just a, you know, a ruse, but at the same time,
Honorary position. You're like not like
honorary
employee.
position. Again,
Yeah,
key to the
okay.
city. Like, you don't get the keys to the city. You're being handed the keys to the city. This is like the group being allowed, like giving a
Okay.
title that doesn't mean anything.
So, like,
As
for
soon as-
instance, if we wanted to go back to B13 and, like, just go, like, explore, no one can fucking stop us.
Like the guards might be like, we could be like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
We're
basically,
literally, we're the same as you. Like, can we get a pin or some shit? Can we get a fucking emblem? A pin? A fucking, like, IOU note? Something?
I'll just finish the scene here and I'll answer the questions.
Well, as Alister looked at me and said the thing, by the way, it was like, "You're mine now." I looked back at him and replied to him, be careful who you lock yourself in a cage with, bitch. I know who you are. We'll be seeing you. I said we'll be seeing you real fucking soon.
Shit.
And I kind of, I get like real close to say that, obviously not loud, but, and then I kind of like, you know, wave my hand in front of him, like, go ahead.
And he goes, yeah, mess all's at 07. Bring your spork, goblin. And yeah,
He's racist! Yeah!
So yeah, he signs ceremoniously. bends the knee to Lady Safrina, gives her the quill, and he stands up and he goes, "By Lady Safrina's decree, bam, and all of their associates are now Rivertide lifeguards," and thunderous applause echoes the room. Ellie frivolously writing down everything she can about what's currently happening. Tristan takes 2 steps, clapping at the end of the balcony. Noni Sherman's sitting currently in his seat. Naria, no response. As Ian,
Who's Maria?
The
Naria.
fucking bitch.
Is no one
But
fond?
I'm still looking at her. No response. She doesn't recognize me. Doesn't recognize my bracer.
It's not that she doesn't recognize you. She's just remaining super neutral in this right now. Jasper, next to you at this point, Tito stands up and just slides you a note and leaves the room.
Okay. I'd kind of
written on top of the note is good. It just says later, not now.
Is later.
Later, comma, not now.
Okay. I'm gonna grab like my napkin or whatever, and kind of crumple up the note with it, wipe my face, and tuck it into my robe.
And Alister picks Ash up and puts him on his shoulder and just kind of like waves to the crowd as he's doing this. Ash, you can contest this if you want.
I'll wave back. I'll put.
Okay. Yeah, he just like picks you and just like kind of like waves to the crowd. He pulls out like a tiny Rivertide flag and just starts waving it and gives you another one, and like he just kind of like looks and just smiles and goes, "Wave the flag."
I take the flag, and is he wearing like a helmet or anything, or is he just wearing like what?
He's not wearing a helmet. Yeah,
is it like a tiny little like teeny flag?
It's like a little like teeny flag. It's like a little wooden dowel and like a 4x2 flag.
I take it and I put it like on the back of his ear, kind of like a flower.
He smiles to the crowd and just kind of like tussles your hair and just goes, "Ah, a citizen cares about his country, his city," and just like kind of like pulls your head into like the crook of his neck and just goes, "Good boy."
As you say this, I was like, "This is getting really creepy." It sounds like you're starting to like. It's starting to feel like you're like enjoying this, and I really would like it if you put me the fuck.
He goes, "I am," and he just slowly puts you down, and he walks back up to his balcony. And just goes, "Get the fuck off the stage."
Get the fuck off the stage. Get on the scale. Get the fuck off the scale.
Dora would have already gone back to the table and just has her head in her hands, like.
Can I take a look around and see where Tito might have, like, did he leave the place out the front? Did he go to the bathroom? Like,
Tito he just walks straight out the front door.
Straight out the front.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I wanted to ask this earlier, like, how is he dressed? Like, is he dressed like very fancy for the ball?
Yeah, he was wearing robes that you've seen him in before. Why he got entrance into this, you don't really know. No one seemed to mind him being there, and at the same time, no one noticed he was there.
He just walked straight out the front. Okay.
At this point, the last course is served. Everyone is given
Shut
and a
up.
half. Yeah, everyone's given an ounce and a half of the wine. I'm pulling up my last
Bonfire
course.
nectar.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Dawnfire nectar. I'm
Mhm.
pulling up my last course because I wrote this out too, like a psychopath. So this is braised wyvern ribs in a rich, smoky sauce, served with a root vegetable, the side of Rivertide rice.
Fuck yeah.
Kind of mumbles start to resume. Ash, this is reflecting in your walking back to your table. This is going to be your skill set, but I need your friend to make a perception check.
Fuck you. Two.
Okay, he doesn't hear shit.
All right.
You rejoin your friends at the table.
They let him free.
As the
He came
last
back to sit with
course.
us.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was just shoot off,
That's
get the
not
fuck off the
us.
stage.
I know. I'm
This is
coming
us.
around.
Okay.
He's making his way downtown.
Make his way. Oh, Zora, you want to sit at the table with the rest of the people, or are you at a separate table?
This is real cramps right here. I don't know how these people
Oh,
are
I
even
thought I
sitting.
was.
Yeah, we've got a
No.
little mosh pit going on in the.
Wait, someone
have a-
took my
we have a-
spot. It was Tweak. Tweak.
We have
Well,
a-
took my
no,
spot.
I've
Yeah,
been,
I'll
I've
stay
been
here.
in the
I'll
same
stay
spot the
here.
whole time. What do you mean?
We had a thing of triplets at the fucking table.
No, you were at this side. You were on this side.
Oh, time must have moved me then.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah. It's okay. I was here because I was watching the door, and I would actually prefer to be there again if Ashley could sit there.
Musical
wanna
You're playing
watch-
like a little, like, yeah, like,
I want to
it's
watch
my
the
seat.
exit. Yeah, I just want to watch the exit. But when you were doing all that, I don't know if you would have seen it, and it doesn't really matter. But Zora left like halfway through. She's a little disappointed. But I don't know if you know that.
Me? Is that what you're talking?
I don't know if you know that, and I don't know if it's a role, and I also don't know if it's relevant. But that's like kind of above table a little bit, and well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe people. When Zora got up to like help Ash, she was heightened and like proud and passionate, and then when she got up to keep an eye on Ash. And then when she came back to the table, there was like a little bit of defeat.
Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell Ash? Hey, man, I don't appreciate how the fuck you didn't say the truth.
Because not everything needs to be said. And
Okay.
there's picking your battles, and there's also like company, and like there's people around. And I think that she like is that something you would have noticed? Because if
That
it's
you were
something you would have noticed, no, that she like okay. Were you aware that she like told a guard to stand aside?
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Okay,
just
okay.
walking. You said to say
then-
the truth, and I was, and
And
my
then maybe if you saw her tell a guard to stand aside, then you would have seen her leave. I don't know. But she left in the middle of it. She was definitely down to forsake your safety in that moment because of
Okay.
what you were saying.
Well, besides that, I would come to the table like, listen, sorry I didn't say the exact truth because I was in a fucking predicament and I know what to do. Okay? I'm sorry. I tried to toe the line as much as possible. Maybe I could put both of us on good ends, on good terms and everything like that, but I was getting strong armed like shit. I was like, I said Peacock.
I said Peacock. I would kind of look at the both of them.
What did you want me to do? I came up there. You said Peacock. I came up there. I replaced. This is like as it like Zora grabs everybody's heads and like just huddles them together, and then she also tells these two motherfuckers leave.
Roll intimidation.
Fuck. 11.
Oh, they're pussies. They leave.
Okay. She would definitely tell them to leave and then grab everyone's heads together and just be like, let's talk as quietly as possible. And also, who is this motherfucker? I'm gonna fucking give him a elbow.
That's an Ian, who was replaced by being afraid of you from the last time. Like, can just the group give me insight here, just for my sake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
10.
7.
20.
15.
Nat one for
Appalore! How?
Tweak.
That wasn't even possible.
Okay, so Tweak, through your arcanic insight, you know each of these servers are replaced and trained to know that,
I'm not sure.
like, how to better accompany their guests. So you just kind of like see this and you just know they know immediately to not fuck with Zora,
charisma.
to the point where if they're asked to leave, they leave.
But it might be either or.
That's why the other one ran into the other Ian.
Ian, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and like the other one was replaced by like, pour your own wine, enjoy the evening.
Okay. I can bear this to the group, 100%.
Okay, so I would gather everyone's heads together. I already forgot what I was gonna say. I'll figure it out. Hold on.
Wing it.
Yeah, wing it.
Well, you guys were just discussing that he wasn't able to say the full truth.
Yeah.
And
What
you
did
just said-
Ash? What did you say? You said like I'm sorry, like you're
I said, listen,
like,
I'm sorry. Listen, I tried to toe the line as best as possibly I could. I was strong-armed. There was nothing I could do.
There is something you can do, and it's tell the fucking truth. I don't think perpetuating the guard here is a good idea. We've already heard from his inside men that he's not a good person, and that he's easily bought.
Absolutely. So I started to think, would we really want that on our bad side?
I could give a fuck. I could literally leave.
I understand that.
And so could you. You're not even from
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely. But that whole time that piece of shit was talking to me, that whole time, he was being a real ass. Like arrogant ass, just like had zero regard for like anything, anybody except for his like own little personal thing that he wanted me to say up there. I hate that. I hate that.
But you went along with it. Explain that to me.
No. I went along with it for a reason. Because if you keep it even as it is right now, as it is that we've clearly done, or on equal terms, we could do whatever we could ruin everything that guy has set up for himself. And I kind of already talked a lot of shit, so now we have to do it.
Did you get the vibe that he's ignorant?
Hell yeah, he's ignorant. He's pompous. He's an asshole. He's pretty well groomed, but like he's just an ass.
So flattery is everything.
Pretty much. He was real happy that I went along with it. I swear. It was kind of creepy. He was like holding me and stuff up there, and he just like wouldn't stop.
I did.
I mean, he smelled like a normal guy. A little busty in his like, armor and stuff. Musky.
Okay.
But like the guy is just he's an asshole.
Jinx just writes down musty.
If he's an asshole, you say he's an asshole, is he malleable?
I think people that are extremely arrogant are susceptible to being a little bit valuable.
I'm
right?
not asking for generalized. I'm asking for specific. Is he?
I don't know. I don't
is
know if I could
he-
get that much. I couldn't really get that much in the small time that I was with him. All I know is that he's an asshole. He's a terrible guy. And you know what? I just really don't like the way that he spoke to me.
I don't either.
I just can't let that slide.
All right. So I guess we play it cool and use the leverage that we have.
It actually
Jinx,
kind of
what do
worked
you
out.
think about this? You're the only one from this city.
I don't see what
How
the
does
problem
this work
is.
out?
Check
you've
it
got
out.
like a key to the city, I guess, essentially,
Yeah,
and
check it
we
out.
can do as we
yeah.
please. But like, what does that really get us here? Like,
Listen,
what's should
we got our
be
credit.
aligned with this person?
Here's what I think. We got our credit as a group, and I'm gonna kind of nod towards Apolor because I've kind of picked up on that's a big concern for us. We got our credit as a group. We got a key to the city, and we're not in the shits with Alister. I think this is a total win, and we're hopefully, seemingly, maybe gonna get out of here with our asses intact. So I don't know what we're so upset about here.
I lean in, what's that word? Conspiratorially, and I whisper, but clearly our ambitions don't end here, right? I mean, Alister needs to be removed, and perhaps what's that gentleman we spoke to, the one under him that actually gave us the intel on Alister?
Tristan.
Perhaps perhaps he can assume Alister's role. It would seem that
No, it
Alistair's
wasn't
up to
Tristan.
no
It was
good.
somebody else, but
Yeah,
it
was
was
someone else.
it was
interesting.
actually his name was Grist, and he was the one that told us his brother Jesse died
Yeah,
because of
exactly.
Alistair's terrible decisions.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead.
So I say that, and then I make eyes with you, Zora, and I say, what would you do if you could do anything? And I'm saying we can do anything. What would you do?
In regards to what? Above table. I was in the restroom and I didn't hear the first.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying
My
that.
bad. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. What I was saying is that like our ambitions shouldn't end here with just It is great that we have the key to the city and we have all this recognition, but surface level, sure, but we have additional plans. One being to remove Alister from the head of the guard and get.
I think that is our plan. Yeah.
Well, so then Apolor kind of insinuates that, but then he leans, like he looks to you and he's like, Zora, I can tell you're very outspoken against this fiend, this snake. So what would you have us do?
She's just thinking to herself for a moment.
While she's thinking, I'd kind of say out loud, but almost kind of to myself, I'm more concerned with what Alister is going to have us do.
I think it benefits us either way. It's that saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I think his folly would be to underestimate us, and anything he has us do just puts us in an even better position to, again, just to do whatever Zora thinks we should do.
I couldn't agree more, Apolor. Unfortunate. But I do have to agree that it is valuable to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. It pains me. Go ahead.
I guess I would just quickly ask you, why does it pain you? This man he's deserving of no love. He's clearly a bad guy, as one would say. You see confusion like legit across Appleor's face. Like he doesn't understand why everyone is kind of treading lightly here, walking on eggshells. He's like, this guy's bad. Let's do him in, and then we get the credit.
Yeah. It's just I don't know the city, and I do have a reputation to uphold. However, something we say back home is I already forgot. Only those willing to die for their beliefs deserve to hold them in the first place. Honor is everything. And it seems he's devoid of that. Anyone who's bought, anyone who's swayed by material things. I hate to see the people of the city under his boot. I didn't think I'd come here to do this. I don't know what to do. I thought I was just gonna come here and fight people. In a nice way. Like, once I beat their ass, pick them back up. Oops, my bad. Type of shit. I don't know what I got myself into. But I don't like the way that they treated our friend, Ash. But I also don't think that we can just up and kill him.
Perhaps
I don't
not
know.
us. Perhaps justice can be, I guess, done by the gods themselves. They can decide his fate. Either way, I guess we'll as they say, we're
Are you
building
asking
the
to kill
plane
him?
as we're flying it. What was that?
Do you want to kill him?
I want what you all want. I hope I make that clear. My ambitions are what your ambitions are.
At the word kill, I spit up a little bit of fish that slaps onto Becky Sue, who has probably drank one of her potions and fallen asleep. I think right directly across from me, but she doesn't move, and I kind of I ignore it, I guess, and I say, "Are you guys seriously thinking of killing Alister?" Leaning way in, way kind of over Ash. I almost have to I'm almost kind of like. Yeah, I have to lean past Ash, so I don't want anyone to hear me, of course.
You do.
Maybe
So
not
Appelor
literally,
responds.
figuratively.
He lets out this really hearty laugh, like, "Don't be silly," but yes.
Yeah, I kind of
Well.
slump down in my chair and take a big breath and go, well, if we're trying to take out Alister, it's not going to be a duel at dawn, you guys. We're going to need some connections. We're going to have to do this thing intelligently.
Who better than you?
I slumped down in my chair again. I had kind of gotten back up, and I was like, okay, maybe we could go with a plan. I slumped down in my chair again, realizing it's me. And I go,
Jasper, the note in your
knees.
pocket is burning a hole. Not
okay, yeah,
literally, but
yeah.
It's like you feel the weight of the letter currently sitting in your pocket.
Okay. I mean, can I pop it out and try to just give it a little read? I mean, it's just a paper folded in half, right? So I mean, I imagine I could just open it under the table and look.
Yeah.
So when I slouch down, I kind of slouch down and go, ugh. And then I kind of reach into my coat. Hope I don't really want anyone to notice, but I'm not too concerned with it either. And I open the note under the table to read it.
Okay. So it just starts out written in all capital letters. What a grand show they put on, eh? A gala full of pomp and pretense, with our dear lady Safrina pulling the strings, and that snake Alister Drake parading his new heroes around the city's saviors. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? how much is it for show, and how much is it another step in the guards' plan to tighten their grip on the city? Ash and his lot, and you, they're not fools, but they're walking into something much bigger than they realize. Alister's using them, plain and simple. The guard needs a good story. What better tale than a band of misfits turned heroes, saved by their city's finest? It's clever, I'll give him that, but it reeks of manipulation. The thing is, Rivertide always been a city of two faces. The one they show at their fancy galas, and the one we see down here in the muck and the mire. You know this. Well, they celebrate above and forget about the rest of us, but that's where they're wrong. The real strength of the city doesn't come from the gilded halls of speeches. It comes from the streets. From those of us who had to fight every scrap we get. They can have their galas, their speeches, their heroes, but the true heart of Rivertide beats down here, where people like us know what it really means to survive. And when the time comes, it won't be the guard that saves the city. It'll be the ones they've forgotten, the one they cast aside. And I'll be damned if I let them take control without a fight.
Fuck yeah, Tito. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that was awesome.
Shit.
Dude, it's set.
Ooh, okay.
Part of the resistance.
So there's
baby.
an ally. Yeah, there's an ally. Okay.
No one, also, I want to say no one else in the group knows who wrote this letter. I don't believe I've mentioned Tito the professional to anyone aside from
Definitely not.
Jasper.
that
Becky
was a
Sue,
new name.
you've mentioned it to Becky Sue, and the only reason I know that is because she showed me her notes.
Okay.
She was like very proud of how she was taking them.
Okay, but yeah.
But like,
so-
yeah, that's the only reason why I know that.
Yeah, that
Okay.
must have probably been out of character. I'm not sure. I can't recall.
With Tito
Anywho.
for Becky specifically, it was like you barely know him. That was in
Mhm.
her notes, I believe. I could like look it up right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Tito the professional, he could have gotten you out of some jams and have helped you along that path. You wouldn't know him on a personal level, just have met him and known him around Rivertide. That's it. So she's the only other one that knows.
Nice. Okay.
Don't know who that is personally. Only.
So, and did anyone see him come and sit down?
I mean, the only person who would have known was Becky Sue, but she was AFK at
She
the
was
moment.
asleep. She was
so-
sleeping. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
passed
think
out.
there was anything really in that note that I have to read to anyone, but I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna sit up again and tuck the note in and just say I think I might have some allies for us.
The timing. Boom.
All right. Define allies. Like what side? And then Zora would just point like backwards to like fucking cuckboy militant bitch face, and then point to herself and like gesture to us.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you asking? Like, are the allies of ours? Or...
Bootlickers or resistance?
Oh.
Like that's what Zora's implying in this
Got
moment
it.
is that Zora has expressed that she's very against whatever's happening with Alister. So that's what she's asking, because like she still doesn't know you and like she didn't read that letter. So like she would point back to Alister and like the fucking bitch ass guards, and then she would point to like which one? This one?
Yeah. So okay. So when you
Or this one, like which side? That or this side?
so I'll say no. These are much more reasonable and modest
Which
side of people
side?
of Rivertide. I think you'll like them. I'm basically telling you these are not rich
Gritty.
folk. Yeah,
They're
these
gritty.
are yeah.
God, I love them gritty.
Hell yeah. Okay. So we're on the main course here, right? Or
Yeah.
the main course is
Uh-huh.
finished. The speech is finished. Is there anything like happening in the party? Like, is there like is it like a show? Are they playing music now? Or
No, I mean,
like,
there's
is there
still,
anything
there's
else
still-
here, or is
I mean,
it
they're-
winding down?
They're still resuming their music, or the music kind of picks back up. Chef Ian Lee is now serving on like hors d'oeuvre platters, the kind of numerous desserts which aren't meant to be eaten in house. They're kind of like just like one bites. There's gnome style honey cakes, which are dense sweet cakes mixed with honey and nuts. There is elven moondrop sorbet, which is like a particular fruit known from actually Ash. This is the closest physical taste of home you've had since you moved out of the city, which is like the similaris kind of like native fruit. And there's a fruit tart that is being offered on the way out. But like currently, there is, I would say, like half of the people currently leave the establishment after like the speech has been had.
Okay.
But like most of the people are leaving this establishment, and I will actually remove some of the people we could have talked to.
I want.
Go ahead.
I want to try to make my way to the restroom just to try to survey what I can, and I want to try to bring Tweak with me. So I want to maybe get up and say to Tweak, I think we both had our fair share of drink tonight. Should we make our way to the restroom and kind of like suggest, you know, like kind of try to make a knowing face of like, you know, so we're not.
Tweak
yeah.
Tweak completely misses the nod, but he really needs to pee, so he's like, all right,
well, that's why I wanted to bring Tweak, because I figured he had to use the restroom, right?
All right, let's go.
Okay, so I just want to, as we're going, I want to try to survey. Really what I'm looking for is anyone else here that we may want to try to make contact with as things kind of quiet down, you know?
There are two members who, after the quote-unquote riffraff, have left. Lady Safrina and her like companion have left. Alister and Tristan have left, along with his guards. Ellie has kind of made her way into the corner and seems to be like frivolously writing notes. Most of the Ians have gone to do dishes.
Is Noni still there?
Noni's is still there. Remaining in his seat like he was at the Half Sail. The two royal guards are standing currently by the stairs on their post. And there is two more figures that have yet to be identified, but they are sitting in their chairs observing the situation.
Okay.
What is Alister doing? Alister doing actually?
Alister dipped.
He's gone. Yeah.
Are there any guards left?
Could I have seen where he dipped to?
He left in a protected door in the straight back.
Don't even worry about it. All right, answer Alistair's question instead.
Appler's question, which
Sorry,
was
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay. Similar A names. Which I'm sorry. What was Appler's question?
Something
else? Once Alister dipped, I was curious about if any guards remained.
Oh yes. The two by the stairs still remain, and his two archers are still there. So they're still like flanking the stairs leading to the two seats of the throne. And there is a very ornate organ behind the throne.
So
where is Noni sitting?
Oregon?
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Noni's is still up here where Alister and
Gotcha.
Please say the Oregon. Please say the Oregon. Please.
Tristan.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Appler. My bad.
I want to approach the guards that are left behind, and in a very non-threatening way, just and also like seeming, appearing to them with no ulterior motives, of just like That Alister's is quite the what's the word I'm looking for? And I kind of just like leave it hanging to see what they say.
Um,
I'm basically trying to get the like, are they on his side, or are these more kind of disgruntled employees under him?
Well, are they royal guards or normal guards, by the way?
they're royal guards, so
okay.
a little different.
To common men. They're out of touch with the common
They're
man.
a
These
little bit
motherfuckers.
juiced.
Yeah, they are. A bit more gilded, we'll say.
Okay.
Gelded.
Like different factions, I guess. You're right, like different administration type thing, different management.
Well, they would probably live in the castle, or like they would live, right? Like they would be. Yeah.
Why are they gilded?
I mean, like gilded in the sense where like they are way more decorated with both their physical wear and like.
Okay, I thought you meant gilded like you geld a horse. I was like, that's a unique fact. They got no nuts. Yeah, fair enough.
Oh no, that would be like a eunuch. I mean,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
it's like a. I'm speaking like Jersey terms, but like this is like a made man versus like a grunt.
Yeah. Okay.
Either way, I guess I would just get their impressions. I don't know. Maybe they've heard something. I don't know. Whatever they want to say from that.
Well, I'll take a persuasion check on that.
Oh no, wait, sorry, persuade. Wrong thing. Wish it was performance.
Yeah, I know. They go. He's a good man.
And I'm gonna push. I narrow my eyes. Really? I mean, it's just the three of us. I've heard other things from actually those immediately working beneath him, and it would seem he's not quite, I don't know, benevolent as you make him out to be. Come on, just between us, you can be honest. What have you heard?
I'm gonna work off of this current persuasion, but he goes, "What's good for the city is good for the city. It doesn't matter what you think."
What's good for the city is good for the city. I think I would agree with you wholeheartedly there. Yes, thank you. Big old smile and a slight bow. Not this one is not sarcastic as the one that I did, the really over the top one that I gave Alister earlier. This one's like a earnest bow, and I walk away. And Appalor would go back to you guys, and in typical Appalor fashion, well, I was just given permission to do away with Alister by the royal guards themselves, so I think we are good to go. We are in the green. They said what's good for the city is good for the city, and we already know Alister is not good for the city, so there we have it.
Okay, and this is where we're gonna leave off here. But one of the Ians walks up to the table. I would say 95% of the people have left.
Are me and Tweak still at the restroom? Did we?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We
Yeah,
never get- I was gonna say, we never get to finish.
do that, and then we'll leave off with where I was going. But please do the restroom scene.
Restroom scene. Do the restroom. Hold on. I never got the brief on this one.
For the restroom scene, since well, actually, I think Zora would just ask, Appalor, do you have the ability to talk to people from really far away?
As long as they are within as long as I can see them, and they are not terribly far, yes, I can utter some whisperings.
It's much further than you can see.
Oh, that I'm afraid.
Ask.
Yeah, I'm afraid that spell evades me. But perhaps one of the more arcane trained can help you with that.
Do you think we could find that in the city?
Yes, I'm very confident we can.
Okay. I'd like to do that tomorrow.
Yes, we can certainly try.
If you could help me. I don't
It
think
would
so.
be my honor to help you, Lady Zora.
Flash
So
over to
that-
the restroom scene.
They were talking while Tweak was draining the willy wagtail, and I come out from the bathrooms, and I'm like, right, back to the table.
Yeah, I want, when Tweet goes in to use, I'm assuming a stall or whatever's in there, can I please look around to see if there's anything of value in this restroom? This is a fancy place. There's got to be something valuable in here.
You can
Your entire motive to go to the bathroom.
Sorry?
Was this your entire motive going to the bathroom? Was just
I
to, like...
choose not to divulge all of that. But I would please, like...
Trying to get like a gilded fucking toilet seat or something?
What's the
wrong?
big deal?
No, I was just like, what's the motive here? And they're just like, what kind of the bathroom can I steal?
I have zero monies. Okay, can I just please look around, please?
Give me an investigation.
Yes, dude. Come on. 8.
8? Okay.
Wait. Could there possibly be an assist action from me if for whatever reason, when he walked in, if Jinx was like, oh man, it's a nice place, there's a lot of nice stuff. Possibly if I notice
totally would
something
be
in
like
the
that,
store,
too.
If I'm like on the shitter and I'm like, and if I look and if I see anything, I can be like, yeah, man, they got golden handles over here. Like, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, sure. We'll do the help action.
Yes, let's go.
So I get to roll
Give
again?
it another roll. Yeah, go again.
It was investigation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Ugh, a 4.
No, you don't find shit. No, you do find shit. You do find shit.
I
Find shit.
Okay. I'll just take a shit and move on. then.
Yeah, I mean, hey, love the effort.
I'll leave
but
a shit.
You take a shit, leave a shit.
Fuck.
You do
All right. So much for my restroom scene, dude.
Here I was ready to like go on a mission with Jinx, like we're gonna go talk to someone and cover some important information, and he's like, yeah, anything I can steal? He just took weeks because he figured he's ultimate need to fucking take a piss.
It's like Becky's suit never left. Really.
My characters come to, yeah, you'd probably take a piss. Come on, tweet. Bullshit.
Well, something could have happened along the way, right? You know, I'm open to opportunity, but this presented itself first.
Sorry, go on, Ty. Oh, Taj just got very serious.
I did. Okay, so Zora, you done with your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Apolor and I sidebarred. Maybe he was just like, oh, I know how to do the thing that you want to do, because what I'm trying to do is ask my dad for.
No, I know. I just wanted to make
guidance.
sure because we're leaving off.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So I think like I express an interest in something arcane, and I have a feeling like, you know, Apolor, please interject if you want. But I was like, oh, I really want to talk to my dad right now. And Apolor?
Yeah, you said that out loud, like everything you just said, that was in character.
Just to you. Like, God, I really. Well, I think what I would have said in character is just I really need some advice right now.
Yes.
And
If you
I'm
wish
just like,
to
Go ahead.
communicate with someone, the spell I have is a kind of I guess a more basic spell of one known as sending. That one would allow you to communicate to basically anyone within the realm. That's probably your best bet.
Can you help me find that?
Yes. I will make it my mission.
You're too good, Apollar.
This is nonsense. No.
Lucky to have you.
Oh, I am blessed to have found each and every one of you. There's great things among you all. You just have to believe. If you could see the you that I see, you would easily understand this.
I think we could all say the same. But yeah, thank you. And I think that's like Applar's sidebar. Like we're trying to find some for next session. Applar and I are trying to find some sending spell, sending scroll, not a sending stone because it would only work if my dad had one. But yeah.
All right. So as the guards approach because everyone else has left, as the guards approach to tell you to leave, the Ian standing at your table, removing the plates, is absorbed by Alpha Ian or Gold Lapel Ian, and he walks up and he starts to he steps into fully as like the Ian is grabbing your plate. He steps into that Ian and is still holding your plate. He moves it up in front of you, and he looks at all of you and he says, funny thing, this night, like a stew. Too many spices. Smells rich, tastes strange. A fire burns bright, but who's feeding it? Not all flames are meant for warmth, no? Some cook, some consume. Mind the simmer, friends. Too hot, and it boils over. Too cold, and the flavor is lost. Watch the hands that stir the pot. Ah! They're not always the ones holding the label. The feast is grand, but the bones, they tell the true tale. Chew well, lest you choke. And I'm going to copy that quote into our chat because that's an important one.
What does it mean? What does it mean? Nobody
Riddle.
knows.
Only Tweak can figure it out.
Nobody
Old
knows,
ass
but it's
motherfucker.
provocative. Whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll leave off there for tonight.
Woo!
Hell yeah, that was good.
Good.
That was
That
great.
was
Yeah.
fucking good session. Let's go. So good. And you know what's crazy is it's a impromptu session and it went on longer than any other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah.
because we love it. It's literally just because we love it.
Oh,